Yes, we're the planet. Here's the planet. We were.
Is there a new folder for the character sheet?
Those are not our characters.
Or is it that one right
They're
there?
probably buried in here. Right here. Good catch. What the heck? So, I was like, why is it so thick? You just got the dossiers. Right on. Yes.
You
The
guys need the dossier for your plan?
yeah.
Okay.
Oh, maybe.
The highlighted one, yes?
Oh, that yes. Yeah. And my character sheet.
Yours?
You guys have the
Yours?
you have what's his name, Kobold, and now your plan is to head out and up back to Munadi Town, right? Yeah. Yeah, so we're gonna go back to Muladi Town. Okay. We're gonna have Kobold come in. Gates will probably have to stay outside. Okay. Awesome. Skate's gonna stay outside. Awesome. He's just gonna chill out there, and you're going to go up to Munadi Town. As soon as you enter, you will see that guy that is still out there ranting and raving.
Did the guards let me through?
The guards. What do you mean? The guards will stop you.
There's one right here.
Kobold, and say ask for his status, his verification.
Like the thing on his neck?
Yeah. They're asking if they're gonna essentially be like, can you prove that you own?
I'm returning him to his owner.
You guys, who's the owner? And then he kind of does like a, oh, okay. You can give me a deception check, but it's not gonna be too hard. The ranting Hollow has done most of the work for you.
Everything's hard for me. Except that one. 23.
Yeah, probably. 23. Okay, yeah, you will get it, no problem.
Oh, no. 20. Yeah, 23. I upped my charisma. I forgot.
If you think my sheet make it a little easier to remember, it's a good idea. I know, I just thought about it.
Yes, I've had hundreds of characters and never thought about it. All right. Yeah, you will get in. And are you just gonna walk right past the guy?
Yeah. Are there like guards like patrolling a lot around here?
Not really, no. I think it's kind of like a communal thing where, like, if a Hollow sees somebody that shouldn't be there, then they can go warn the guards.
But slaves aren't normally there, even if they're owned.
Correct. Not normally.
Okay. Yeah, I'll try to just walk past and go to.
Okay.
Maybe like take an extra few wrong turns to make it to Emerald's place.
Gotcha. Okay. You'll get a roundabout way there. You'll get a few odd looks, but nobody will actually speak up to say anything.
Okay.
And now you're at the front door.
Like taking your dog into a grocery store.
That's right.
Yeah.
Or the big ass. That's pretty big.
Like
Okay. And are you gonna knock on the door yourself with Cobalt right behind you? Or
no, I'll have Cobalt go up to the crack.
You're gonna stay back a little bit?
Yeah.
Okay. They meet and they hug and then they have like a quick conversation. You can't hear any of it, but it's a lot of like crying.
Yeah.
And then I'll say like a few 3 or 4 minutes will pass by. So kind of like finish the tears, she'll like look up at you and just kind of do like motion you in. And as soon as you enter, she's gonna go, after this tonight, I'm gone. Both hitting the port and we're leaving.
I like to hear that. It's good.
Well, what can I do? How can I help?
So it's tonight, right?
Yeah.
The games. Tonight, me and my associate, Skaith, will be infiltrating the casino.
Okay.
He
Okay.
will simply be a player who will be spending a lot of time with what's that guy's name? General?
General Hinshaw.
General Himshaw,
She goes.
an elite player.
Third. Okay.
And what we need from you, I will be in the back ensuring that you become the elite dealer.
Okay.
And during the day, we need you to ensure Skaith and Himshaw become elite players.
She says, okay. I would have to be at the same table as Skate. If I get there early enough, I can choose my table. That shouldn't be a problem. I need to know what this Skate person looks like, so I can accurately.
Describe me in a disguise.
Yeah, I have a disguise on, but you'll see him as a. We're just gonna put you as a half elf, right?
Yeah.
I'll try to describe roughly what
Okay.
with a mariner cap on.
Okay. Admiral cap.
Yeah.
And she goes, okay. Yeah. At first, she was giving you a look like you're describing an almond, you know. But then when you said the admiral's cap, she was like, she goes, I can try to get. I can't guarantee you that Hinshaw will sit at the same table. Some of these elites don't even go to the first 2 rounds of games. It might just show up at the end. I don't know.
Well, all we need is to get on Himshaw's good side by Skaith being. Himshaw is very close to favor and luck and Setsi and wanting it to go his way. So we are, I guess, turning the dice, metaphorically, or figuratively, or literally, maybe for you. But
And what game is being played tonight?
It was
Lugair.
Lugair, the elite game.
And she goes, there's a problem I can see already. Lugair is a game that is not very dependent on other people for luck. It's a very self-luck game where you control your own dice and you make the decisions about yourself.
We can get the game changed.
I believe if everyone that is at the elite table agrees, the game can be changed.
What would be the easiest game for you to manipulate?
I haven't even looked at it.
It's definitely a card game.
Yeah.
Right?
Any game, yeah, say any game that has the dealer in it. Because I'm not familiar with all of the games that are available to us right now, but if you picked a game that was easy for me to club and had a good amount of character interaction, so that your escaped friend could appear as if he was the one giving the luck.
It's a 3-card Oliver style or 2-card poker, which would probably be the 2. So either one of those. And then we just need all the elites. Okay. Also, we need to slip a guard a note to help me out.
She kind of goes, okay, you're asking a lot of me.
All you're doing is in the morning meeting.
Yes.
You're handing Rami a note.
Okay. She writes a few things down so she won't forget. Handing Rami a note, and then So you just have Scape introduce himself with his name upon meeting you. All right. Anything more for you guys?
I'll write that note
Yeah.
and give it to Emerald.
Okay.
I can tell you what I wanted to say.
Yeah, I would like to know what it says.
From your dear Yasmin.
This is the port. I don't think I've showed it to you guys yet. This is the whole town you're at. But yeah.
From your dear Yasmin. Meet me. What should I say? Meet me. So it needs to be 1. So
I didn't read this.
5, 6. It's gonna be an hour. 6 hours. Meet me in 6 hours. At the Halkula. How do you say that? Harkula.
What's Harkula?
Harkula. I asked you.
They're all. I don't know if you noticed, Griffin.
Harkula.
You probably did notice. I'm imagining you absolutely noticed the names.
Yeah.
Of all those places.
Yeah.
Kura on the outhouse outside Halkula
Yeah.
on the balcony.
On the roof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's like a little outhouse in there.
I honestly didn't even know that was there until you said it, and I was like, "When?" I was like, "Oh, there's a lighthouse. Good call. Take that."
And that's in 6 hours.
6 hours into the shift,
6 hours in straight 6 hours into
which is when he's on guard.
Well, he's gonna be on guard.
He's at Tavine at that point, right?
No, so he's gonna be on guard during the entire night.
Right, but at that point, I believe he's. Is it when he's on his break? That's when we want him to do it.
No, I want him to do it at 6 because that's when that's when the wheels roll to determine the elite dealer.
Right.
Meaning, if he's not there, I will be impersonating him.
Yeah.
I can manipulate the rolls of the wheel.
Hey, what's up? Yep, I'll come up. I'm gonna grab check real quick. Yeah.
Hello.
Hello.
Anything else you want to add to the note? I mean, to the note would be like, wait for there.
Yeah, I think what we discussed last time was fine. We don't need to complicate much stuff.
What about just the missions in general?
I think it's fine. It's still going to be hard to let them down and make things.
How you doing, bud?
I'm fine.
This guy.
It's just tired, boy.
How are you doing, Hank?
Okay.
No hungover at all?
No.
That's good. I wish I was that way. What I missed so much? Anything crazy?
No.
Return the brother and the sister.
Oh, you did?
And then we'll leave town. And then we're planning our heist.
Sweet. Sounds good. Promise.
It's almost time. And you remember, you still need to actually get to the
Yeah.
Are you?
In the game.
No.
Oh, well.
Yeah.
Should be okay. It'll be fine. Let's take a short rest. Oh, yeah. I think we already did.
Yeah.
Already did once.
Getting ready for the fighting pits.
I thought about that. Did?
Right, corner something up and go some more.
Corner him?
Yeah, tend to be friendly. Give them a water bottle, but it has a bunch of fucking sulfate in it.
That's what we're doing.
Mister.
I'm gonna be on Shepherd's Beach for a little while. Maybe go with Matt. Oh. Garrett, I'm not playing heroes. Yeah, you go. Okay.
A hot potato with a baby?
Yeah.
We use him as the companion token.
If he throws up on the battle map, that's just going to be battle condition.
You move half speed.
Right.
Okay. Well, Eric, you're gonna add something in. I heard about like what for me there.
Yeah, wait for me there, and we can.
Great. Yeah. Is there anything you two want to do before this event? Now that you have it all planned out, you're all ready to go. You still need to get his disguise on. I'm actually going. You guys can think about that. I'm actually going to jump over and do some other tunes that part of you or.
Do you want to think of any possible scenarios, like things that could go wrong, and how you want to so?
I mean, we can. Well, the biggest one probably is my disguise fails.
Great. You two, however, are
My disguise fails are fun.
No.
pencils.
Okay, yeah.
Somewhere. Where did I go?
I don't think you're.
I asked for one earlier, but
And that'll count.
random one.
That'll just be getaway.
I told you I found one, so you probably consciously heard me say it.
Another option. I summoned one. I don't get a red table.
Sorry. Okay.
Oh,
Like,
for that.
Okay, so you two are pretending, or he's the slave. You're the slave owner.
Emerald making
yes.
the general.
Yeah, because you refused.
Yeah. I'll only be his slave.
And you're shorter
So
than me.
you are.
To be there to be.
Who's the slave?
Me.
Yeah.
We can go if like that happens to use
Who's the slave?
Yeah, the slave is the person that's back.
for the general review.
Okay, so yeah, it's easy.
Wow.
Good after one.
But I'm only your slave. Nobody else's
Yeah,
slave.
Or my companion.
He's just a big word trying to smooth him.
It'll be your spell slots. They're gonna get
Possibly.
drained. Right. When you guys use the soul shade,
Not my
do you guys?
Yes. Yeah, you're right.
Yes. Okay. When you attack.
To give him what? Advantage?
Yeah. Yeah. And I think we ended the session with everyone kind of getting around the pit for the fight to happen. We never did it.
Yeah,
So we will do it now.
If you guys like on, you feel really
So
could like.
and he
add
looks
a little bit.
properly zoned.
What should I?
Separate Diddy.
And so do you. Aatrox. Yeah. Yeah. But you did? Okay. Yeah, I did. I was getting ready to stuff. But you're only jumping. Is it what we were at?
Not gonna jump in unless I absolutely have to here, bud.
Go ahead and place yourself.
I'll speak to Aatrox real quick before the fight.
Yeah, what did you say?
Don't let him see you talking. Oh yeah, sure. So everybody's gonna know I own you anyway. Own you.
So there's a few things that people do in this world, and one is how they remember you. They remember how you died or how you lived.
Dice bag.
I
Don't
try
stop.
to make sure
There's a lot in
you
here.
know how I live, not how I
I'll shove mud in your ears, brother. Nobody will cut your ears off. I promise.
The air is kind of heavy between you two as you guys have this. You have like post-mortem bond and promise. And entering will be Thud. He is kind of like swaying back. Oh, that shit.
It's like, oh no, this is lossless.
And that's a soul shade. But,
He was all in my head.
yeah. Alright. You step in and the crowd is kind of around. You will say that there are, or I will say there are two almonds atop the parapet that have walked around and are watching. So like somehow, some needs got let in, and
Who looks like the high and mighty?
it looks like
The high and mighty almonds.
yeah, they're watching from like the top of the wall, essentially. And walked around, and it looks like they're not like upset that this is happening. They probably knew it was happening, and they just wanted to come watch.
Yeah.
So,
Okay.
yeah.
I'm ready.
That's low. All right, an 80. So there are unique rules because you're asked to take off all your armor,
Oh.
and this is not a fight with weapons. This is a fist fight.
Right.
You realize that as you look over, it's Doug's massive frame. It's just kind of like sitting there. Yes. Every once in a while, and if you're stepping in, nobody's ever. They do this where like everyone just waits until someone's bold enough to step in, and so you take off your armor and go in.
What would that put me at?
So
AC wise.
there are
And I don't have the shield, so that's
unique rules for this.
Really? Should have asked the rules and the parameters of the fight.
No.
Hell.
What do my fists do? 1d4?
So here is our.
I'm gonna look at it and be like,
It's still, I think.
I think I can too.
you know
I
that
can
you
also
can,
probably still cast spells.
you know that you can actually divine smite as a barbarian while raging.
Oh really?
Yeah, because it doesn't actually count as a spell. It counts as an ability that uses a spell slot. So if you dip into paladin and just divine smite, you can do so much damage.
I like it.
Not the next move.
Oh, all right. We have the here are the rules. When move this back on. Round one action. Your DC will be 10 plus con plus dex. Don't worry about the hit oil. Don't worry about that. This is not. Punches are D20 plus strength. Kick, which is D20 plus strength. You can do a dirty move, which is D20 plus any modifier you have. So you can choose Constitution if that's your highest. And then there's recover. Do it. And now, before I explain what those are, I'll tell you about the big thing about this. So you cannot use the same attack 3 times in a row. You cannot dirty move twice in a row. Each hit deals 1d4 damage, but we are not actually playing until one person loses health or not. We are playing to a knockout. And a knockout is a d12 you will roll every time you're hit. And the number needed to roll a knockout lowers every time you're hit. So if you get hit once, you roll d12, you only get knocked out on a 12. If you get hit again, now you get knocked out on an 11 or a 12. Again, it's 10, 11, or 12. So it just goes down until somebody gets knocked out. Or their health is reduced. Yes. So now we'll talk about dirty move. Means that you roll that d12 twice to knock them out.
Oh,
But the attacker has advantage against you if they do that.
Okay.
You could also choose to recover, which is a DC 15 con save, to raise your knockout number by 1d3. So if your knockout number is all the way down to 9,
okay.
you could potentially raise it back up.
Is there a possibility that I get advantage because I have war captors? Because I have advantage on con saves. I think that's on concentration.
For concentration.
Okay.
Yeah. So.
I'm ready.
What is your?
I still cast spells.
They probably don't want you doing that in a boxing match. You get the feeling that it's supposed to be dropped, but you're welcome to try. Now you can use a spell slot anytime you want
to give him this match.
Yeah, I actually changed it. It's to make him automatically fail a roll.
Oh, really?
Yes.
For all your dice.
Okay.
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 Here we go. So,
Alright.
he's got a +1 to Dex.
I have a +2.
Okay, you will go first.
I fucking run in. 10, 15, 20, 30, screaming. Let me hope. And then I'll punch.
Yeah.
Punch him in the face, Atwin!
30, 20.
Dirty 20 will hit. So you will deal 1d4 damage.
4 damage. 4.
Okay, plus your strength.
8?
We have a +4 strength. Okay.
Maybe we did make the room.
Yeah. Alright, and now rolls knockout number. Hey, on 12, he goes out.
David back?
Oh,
What do you want to say?
Okay.
EB?
And now it's his turn. And he's gonna circle a little bit, and then just kind of slam you into a wall with like his forearm, which is a 17.
I will use one of the spell slots.
Okay, you feel that. You use your turn. He just kind of like goes in for a punch, and you just a flurry of magic comes up. You see his eyes almost like glaze over as like the effects of Soul Shader just working his moves.
Yeah.
Okay, so a dirty move is, but then he has advantage on next roll against me.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll do a dirty move.
What's the dirty move you're doing? What's it look like?
What do you cook up?
So I'll probably do like a eye poke and then a right hook or something.
Okay,
Left
gotcha.
hook.
Gotcha. Yeah.
I'm not too straight.
He took the picture.
Okay.
Or he opened the candle.
Oh, 10?
10 will not hit.
Okay.
That'll miss. He'll come in still with a punch. So he next time he can't
There's
do a
no
punch.
point in rolling comedy either.
Okay. Nice.
Yeah.
Your turn.
I'll do kick. I can't do a punch, right?
Uh,
Oh, I can't do the same move 3 times.
yeah, but you did a dirty move. You should go back to punch.
I'll do a punch.
Okay.
16.
That will hit.
So awkward.
It'd be 6 damage.
Okay. Okay, now he's on 11 and 12. Next punch will be 10, 11, and 12. He is going to go for another punch. No, he can't. He's going to go ahead and do a dirty move. He's kind of tired. He's going to stomp on your... No, he's going to headbutt.
Oh,
That'll be an 11.
that'll miss. 14 AC.
Okay. All right, back to you.
I'll do a cake.
Okay.
18.
18 will hit.
Nice, dude. 5 damage.
Okay. All right.
Not looking too good, big boy.
10, 11, 12.
Sun's getting real
Okay.
low.
Well,
I was about to start placing bets.
Where do you, how do you knock him out with a kick? Tell me. You throw it high?
I'll probably do like a combo of kicks, like a little flurry of kicks. I'll kick him in the leg to get him stumbling, then I'll kick him in the liver.
Okay, yeah, he's gonna peel over and just be on the ground like.
And is there what's on the ground? Is there anything on the ground?
There's like a few small pebbles and rocks and stuff.
No, sharp stones or anything?
Yes, there's a sharp stone. Do you want? And you do think you have the option to kill him or to not? That is your call. But
Oh,
you.
I think I'm gonna kill him.
Okay. Yeah, there's a sharp stone. It's small. You have to you have to break it through his skin to do anything. But
Really?
yeah, it's gonna look crude.
Oh, I'll do it.
Okay.
You want me to roll for it?
No, you're fine. You're gonna grab the stone. Where are you going?
Oh, I'm going right for the jugular. I'm gonna try and cut it down. So no.
Okay, give me athletics now.
Okay.
Holy crap.
Even Atrox is shocked.
10.
Perhaps it's even worse and more grotesque that you don't actually cut the head off. You're just kind of like,
Oh, I'm getting the head off. I will try until I get that head off. I'm not gonna stop until the head comes off.
This is throwing an axe.
just like kind of get the stone in there, whichever.
Like if I have to step on the back of his neck,
Yeah, you're like stepping on the back and you get your
And then ripping it? Yeah.
teeth and you just rip, and then it like pulls out, but like it's kind of still attached to the spine, so you
That's
have to
fine.
twist and
Yeah.
snap.
Yeah.
It was like, and the people are like, some people are throwing
I'm
up.
grabbing his head
Someone's like,
and I'm holding him.
leave it.
With his head,
Okay, all right,
Atrox is just like,
and I'll throw it.
okay.
Your genie fell off.
Flats against the wall, and then they just like look around and go, like, okay, and start walking down towards you guys.
And then I'll go back to the pit to get my armor and stuff.
Okay. Well, yeah. You would probably know, based on the other slaves you've seen, none of them are wearing armor or have weapons.
What do I gotta keep fighting?
I mean, you're making it to I mean, you don't know.
I was just putting on a show. Yeah.
Right.
But
I'm saying the slaves in this town don't wear armor and have
Yeah.
weapons. But
okay. Well, hopefully it's not
You can wear them. I just question: are you putting it back on and grabbing all your stuff, or are you gonna keep
Just bring it back over here, buddy.
No, let's go to Ajax.
Okay, great. So they will meet up with you guys. Almond will come down. Do either of you speak Almond?
I do. I speak calmly.
I do not.
Okay, he's gonna speak in Almond and say, he's gonna be directed at you. He'll actually just say Almond or Standard,
Standard.
and he will go, quite an impressive specimen.
I agree.
Do you own him?
I do. It shocks me sometimes, even.
And he goes, the man that he just decapitated. I can take him, Eric, if he's getting unruly. He goes, the man,
Jared.
all right, Uncle Jared, the man you just decapitated was a very useful specimen in more ways than just here in the lumber fields.
Oh, really? I heard rumors he was a drug addict.
He was a drug addict, a useful one. He would do what he just did, however, a lot better. And he was property of a very powerful person here in the city. A gentleman who doesn't like his property being destroyed, like you just had.
Such is the nature of the game that we play, is it not?
Well, technically, it is illegal for one of your specimens to come and kill one of mine. I could have his head. I could maybe even have yours if you didn't hand him over.
7-11-minute timer.
Alright. We could work off your debt.
It's the debt.
Well, the debt is clearly that gentleman Thug, who was previously named Thug the Indomitable, was a fighter. You wouldn't know it by his performance there, but and he fights in very prestigious bouts up in the Holiday Estates. And the gentleman that owns the estates is now out one fighter. So, if your fighter arrives, does what he's just done there, and your debt will be paid.
You going to do it, Otwin? Okay.
He kind of like squints and he goes, ask him if he wants to.
I like to give him choices sometimes. He's been really excited about this. I use it as a motivation.
He looked very excited. And he kind of stares at you.
Just put my hand on his head. I'm like,
Have you heard of, or he says, does this mean anything to you? And he gets like a rolled up claw. He undoes it and he shows you a symbol. The symbol looks. Huh?
It's a role plan.
The symbol.
Get naked over.
Yeah. Symbol looks very old. It's like a patchwork fabric. And all the other flags and stuff that you've seen in the world are very nice, done very well, but this one is just kind of like oddly ancient in a weird way. And he goes, does this mean anything to you? With the context, you would know, obviously, that this is a patch of the Anwar Runda, which are the secret fighting pits. But
I believe I've heard tell of it, yes.
he kind of rolls it up and he goes, we will be engaging in a sanctioned fight tonight with your specimen. The gentleman that you have just stripped him of his property, his name is Radwan Birchwood. And so you'll be meeting him there, and you will be dining with the elites, and that is the name Cassie's told you as well. And he says, does your specimen know how to rock?
How to what?
I'll take that as a no.
No, I just didn't. I sure don't understand you.
Rafa.
Would I know what that means?
Probably not. You can give me a history check.
Might as well
I
try.
doubt it. It sounds like
That's a 4.
no, you have no idea. And he goes, if you'd like, you can take him to some practicing up in the Holiday Lane. It's a dance, traditional. Chance that all sanctioned fights in the Anwar Runda that take place in Hajim, the House of Hajim, have to participate in before the fight can begin. He can just go in there and guess if he wants. I don't really care.
What are the parameters for this fight tonight?
There would be, yeah. What's up?
Forget. Thoughts on a short rest. Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
We have until tonight.
I killed the guy that was affected with spells. I fucking ripped his head off.
You sure did, buddy. Proud of you. I'm not even mad. I'm impressed.
Parameters for the fight. He says,
Very easy.
he goes, it'll be a tournament. I believe we'll have 6 attendees tonight. Whoever Rafa's the best will get a bye and will not have to fight in the first round. However, if he fails to Rafa successfully enough, then he will be placed in the first round. So it's essentially like 3 people on either sides. 2 will play the bye person, and then they will fight. He says all fights except the final are not to the death. However, the final fight is to the death.
Well, you saw how he does things. He'll probably go more.
And he says, I also saw how you spoke to him and gave him choice. Be careful with that tonight.
Noted.
And he'll take off. He leaves. Do you guys want to do anything before tonight? Essentially,
Should we get time to rest?
yeah, you guys
Short
want to rest.
On the walk over there.
Yeah, where are you going?
Fighting pit.
Right. Yes, I'm asking
Do
if
you
you
wanna
want to
go
do
to the-
anything before that.
Oh, yeah.
Essentially, after you guys do your big things,
Mhm.
it's like moving on to the next
Yeah, I wanna
thing.
go talk to that one Haitian guy.
The merchant.
Yeah.
Okay. On your way down there, you will be stopped by a guard. Oh, actually, on your way out of Tupa Town, you will be leaving the gates, and that monk character will go, stop them! One of them is wearing a disguise with magic. And then the guards look at you too, and Cassius is there as well, and goes, which one of you? And then Cassius just steps up to him and looks at you guys and goes, I'll find out with you guys later.
Okay.
And then he walks up to the guard, starts talking to him, puts his hand on their shoulder, and they start walking away. And now you guys can leave.
Honestly, forgot that you were disguised.
Yeah, but it's not.
It's not with magic.
Magic.
Yeah.
I'm not disguised with magic either.
No,
That's
Cassius
crazy.
said is.
What'd you say?
Cassius says.
It seems that they were either wrong, or Cassius seems that he's going to handle that situation.
Yep.
Now you are able to go out and go back to the stalls, and you will find that same merchant.
How does it go again?
What creature had lived backwards?
Devil.
Are you're along with him?
Yeah.
As soon as he says the word devil, this guy's entire skin starts to change. He grows 2 feet, and his skin becomes red, and his hair grows out in these twisting knots. And in front of you, a devil will come out of his skin. What is his name? There it is. And he says, "Hi," and his breath carries the weight of several smoldering embers. And he says, I'm Tarsuvius. Don't be alarmed, you're the only one that can see my true nature.
Interesting.
And he will.
What is he?
What's that?
What is he? An elfish?
Yeah, that's a great question that you'd probably be asking yourself right now. He is probably a devil, is what you're
Yeah.
assuming he is, and that's
Okay. That's hot.
nice.
There's the
And
bard.
he says, "Do any of you speak the tongue of the judge? Worry not. He has a word in the tongue of the judge, the god Otis. It is Rastir. It means angel, but it also means devil. The same word for both. I see myself as an angel. You see, as a devil, my job is to sit in the all hell and undo people's work towards getting to a right land. That way we can feast the all hell even more. Some people think it's vile. I really don't. We're not always going around slaughtering people, though sometimes that is the game. And I need hands in Paris. The only way to get hands crawling all over this realm is to offer power. I understand this. So that is what I offer both of you today. Join me in a contract, and I will give you power unlike anything you could imagine. And he pulls out, as soon as he pulls it out, it just feels like magic sits in the air. And he pulls out a deck of cards. And he says, pull a card. Its power will directly relate to to the deed that you will be asked of. And he goes, I won't have you going in blind, don't worry. And he will tell you of all of his deals that he is offering. You do feel that he was giving you the opportunity to refuse should you want to. This is the power level of some of the cards. I fucked up on the bottom. The bottom two are literally just the same. But the most powerful one, you serve your life to this devil. Upon your death, the devil shall find you in your right land within 100 days and give you your second pull. So what he tells you is you will get 2 pulls of this deck. One now and one after you complete whatever job I ask of you. And so if you get something that's incredibly powerful, you have to serve your entire life. Once you die, he'll find you in your right land and give you another pull. If it's a good card, you serve your next 100 days to the devil, and who can appear to you at any time. You must follow his commands. And if it's average a week, you have to kill someone that the devil names. They must name this person within 100 days, or they die. They meaning the devil. Immediately upon the death, you will be granted another roll of card. He also warns that these are life-changing magical cards, the types of which are balanced to be both incredibly powerful for the good and for the bad. So to do this is to enter a game of love. Both of you can give me an Arcana check to try to figure out what this is. Also, you would know that if you told them of the same deal, they would also have the opportunity to take us up if they wished.
What'd you say? Arcana?
Yeah.
30, 20.
You have heard legends. If this is true, it's a deck of many things, which is incredibly powerful. It has been known to catastrophically change history and rewarp time.
He's wavy stuff in his
And I'll let you guys talk as a group now to see if anyone wants to take it up, or if you guys are all just going to pass. And
What do you guys think?
there.
He just said we could talk about
That's right. If you don't want to, you don't have to. But I'm just giving you the option.
You know, deal with the devil. Fuck that.
No, no deals with the devil.
Not for me. If you want to, go for it. But I'm good.
I feel like my character would do it because he needs to do drastic things.
No?
It has nothing to do with him being a I want to do it.
Oh, for my race?
No, I'm saying it's not. It's like on the skate surface, but you're right.
Yeah, he literally went there immediately.
Can't do anything.
Freaking frack.
I don't think I can do it.
One of the cards is literally just a wish spell.
That's one of the, that's the good one.
That's a good one.
So how does this work one more time, Ryan?
So,
There's some
Which
very
is-
nice.
pull a card if you do it. You'll pull a card.
Right.
The first, all these cards, I have related their power level, how strong I think they are.
Okay, and then you
So
have
I
to do
need
one
to
of the
fix-
following things related
Yep.
to the card that you
Yep.
pull.
The
Okay.
first card you pull, yeah, certainly more clear.
I got it.
Are you doing it or not?
Yeah, I'll do it. Whatever.
Let's go.
All right. Oh, card.
Dude.
I don't know why I did this. Okay.
Yeah. There's an actual deck of many rings.
So yeah.
Yes. Yes.
No. Hope you improved your character.
You guys supposed me, right?
Full of armor needs instant death.
Hey.
You know that?
Wait.
Okay. Just look at the top. Choose anyone you want. You can just sift through it. You just can't turn them over. Any card that feels right to you.
Jesus.
I don't know this.
Did the other get accepted? Yeah.
Some peas.
Go ahead and flip over the card. What did you get?
Moon.
Yeah.
Okay. That sounds good.
It's terrible. I don't think Moon is
That
terrible.
sounds good.
I've changed some of them.
All the air removes from around your head. You can't breathe.
You're fine.
Got
Uh-oh.
pushed.
You're fine.
Is it
Sorry, it's really good. Really good. Yeah.
Why I did this? Apparently, I hate my character. Yes. Give us the ability to cast them.
You're welcome.
Dude, you should wish us to our location.
Oh.
Oh, I want to do that.
Absolutely insane. Out of all the comments,
You got one
I'll
now.
give this back to you.
get back to me. But also,
Slave.
you're a slave to this devil. You have to serve your entire life to him because it's powerful, obviously. Yeah.
Wish spell to kill the devil.
Wait.
Good.
Oh, no. Steal his deck, Steal the deck.
Heal the deck.
Yeah.
Well, I think he has to have
Right.
100 HP or something.
Okay.
Some other top.
The wish spell is very long. I will let you read this, and then it will
Hold
need
on.
to be done here and now, though.
Oh, you're.
Yeah.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Okay.
Well.
You, while he's reading it and he's figuring stuff out, yeah, you might want to get it out.
I got no.
Read it all. Somebody will come up to you and go, "That shield."
I don't have it on.
I guess I'll say,
The first sentence, which is the mightiest spell a mortal creature can cast. Oh, it's awesome.
I can't believe you literally pulled the one card that I was like, yeah, I thought it was.
You let him shift through the neck and grab the one with the weird stuff.
That's actually crazy. That's the most beautiful one. Oh my god.
Hey, at least you didn't pull like a barely really good card. You have to become a slave for that.
Yeah. Oh my goodness.
Now you have the decision of what you wish for.
Yep. How much are you gonna ruin this campaign?
Yeah, you could. Yeah, be very interesting. Things can change.
things are probably going to change. The question is, does he do something to the story? Does he do something for his character?
Yeah.
Could just wish us all in. God, get out of me. Yeah, I'm winning. Scared.
Winning?
I don't know. Are you winning? Scared?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Close though.
I'm curious. I'm always checking our points. I'm comparing our points against each other.
I've scored way more points than you.
No, I know. Yeah, throughout the season.
Yeah.
We've been getting close point wise.
Oh, dude.
No.
Dude. Oh, there's so many things I could do. I don't know what I want to do.
Yeah. That sucks.
Wish Cora was back to life.
Oh,
You have a character from a different universe.
I wish Ragnarok will never die. Just kidding.
He's been spoken. Okay.
Oh, God.
While he's doing that,
yeah. I'll probably let him polish my shield,
okay,
Yesterday I wanted
clean it up.
you'll you'll get your shield.
Yeah, just hang on to it.
What's you're like, it's like the video game where you're like trying to do the quest and you're like, oh, no, why is the quest not working? And then you like put it in your inventory and then the guy's like, hey. He's like, oh, nice shield. If you ever want to, the Iron Branch is open to people, to Knights of Cain. There's a whole district in the city.
Who's that run by?
What's that?
Who's that? That's the team run by Anna.
I mean, it's just, yeah, pretty much. He's offering if you want, that shield gets you into the Iron Branch.
I'm aware of what the shield does.
And they've got job boards over there. Some people that really need some help with some issues. If you're looking to make some chirps.
Oh man, go take a look.
I know that.
What's your name?
I don't do that.
Okay. Nice to see you.
Me too.
What is he wearing?
He's a guard.
Oh, he's the guard.
Yeah, city guard.
Is he on?
He's
You're lucky today.
I assume he's nothing.
my lucky day.
We just have luck today.
I knew they were going to throw him out.
What's that supposed to mean?
Act like you know what it means.
Maybe I do.
See?
You want some more time to think? If you want some more time to think, we can jump over to their.
Yeah, you should. Yeah, let them play.
That's essentially.
Make sure you know what you're wishing for.
It's not fun.
Because he'll twist it into whatever he wants.
But, you know. Slow down.
Yeah, I will. Yeah. I could
You will.
No. I'm just gonna. You just shut up. Let him message.
Whatever your heart desire.
Every heart desires. Alright, did you bring whipped cream?
No.
Is that pumpkin pie?
Yeah,
Wait, is that pumpkin pie?
Yeah, bring whipped cream.
Can I have some there?
Sure, dude. Last night, you wanted to fight on the street. That was crazy.
That's very good.
I really was too. But somebody we were going down, and we did that.
Pasta is really good.
Yeah. I feel bad that maybe we were talking about D&D during too much in front of Grant, but
Eric, the RTS game that I was talking about. It's you said it's similar to a Tycoon, or you said
I was asking.
you know those games, or think of it like but you don't have to wait, 2 hours, 3 hours, or for a building to be made. Like everything is taking place at the same time, and the clock is going.
The gears are turning right now, dude.
it's almost like
Maybe like 5.
Zola was
I
about
could be really selfish. Yeah. And just use this for myself.
But you don't have to be like super fast.
what you're thinking.
Even though being able to get things done quickly does help.
The cons of having an
Videos and
intelligent
stuff.
barbarian.
Sometimes it's really cool.
A normal barbarian, I wish for better bosses.
Yeah, good for you. Right.
What was that?
I said game's like $6. I'll get it for you.
All right, we'll switch over to them now. You two. Escape and Fame. You guys will. You can clear this area here. Make it to the estates.
I'm going to transfer. A spell slot into a sorcery thing.
Okay.
Can you do that for me?
Are we?
Yeah.
All right. What is? Are you disguising him with disguise self?
No. Disguise kid.
Okay, we'll need a roll for that.
Right.
I'm going to assist him with
What's that?
I'm going to assist him with disguise kit.
You're
It'll be
deciding.
disguised.
Not yet.
Okay. I would like you to roll one then,
You
and
want me to roll it?
for advantage. Yes.
Oh.
I've been doing instead of just automatic advantage, you have to break a DC 10 to get.
Do you still have to have proficiency?
Yeah. You even have,
I do. I rolled a 10.
okay. And you have proficiency. Okay, Eric, you have advantage. I just don't love the automatic, like advantage. 13. I'm just gonna help him. 13.
Yes.
Okay. I mean,
If it's a wisdom or intelligence. It'll be a 13.
okay. Well, in moments where he might not roleplay very well, people might start getting suspicious. But you think you've done as good of a job as you can. You guys arrive. The front doors. This is. I figure which way I'm looking. This is the second floor. That is the first floor. There's the divider right in between. The main steps are right here. And everyone is let in.
We're not going to look like we're together.
Okay, going separately, and you look just like yourself, Thane.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Awesome. What's that?
I'm only winning by 10 points.
Great. You guys will walk in, and the first 3 hours of open play will begin. You will see, you've explained to him what Emerald looks like.
You're going to have to give me money to game for. Because I don't have any or church.
The perfect heist.
That's the real heist. You're gonna keep stealing money from Eric.
He's got a heist within a heist.
I'll see what the tables are. Like, no betting things.
Can you even big?
You shouldn't need much because Emerald should help you out, and you should.
I know.
Hopefully.
I'm looking for Emerald.
When I get in there.
Hint out halfway.
Oh, I know it.
You
Right.
wish?
Not yet.
No.
Kind of dependent on the answer.
I'm not gonna like the answer.
I figured not.
Yeah,
I heard as much.
How much do you have to spend?
450.
450.
450 chirps. Yeah.
Okay, awesome. She is at this table right here.
Mhm.
Oh, sorry, no, this in here. These are long tables. She's at one of these like little curved tables. It is beautiful. It's bustling.
What game is she running?
She is currently at this low stakes table. She is running the Hollow 3-card. 3-card Hollow right now.
Or is it normal for like people to get up and go from table to
Yeah.
table? Okay.
Yeah, they're
I might not stay at her table all the time.
You gotta make sure you actually get to the lead table, so.
Yeah. Right here is like the chips counter where you can come and get chips. Eric, you will see that most of the employees that are walking in and out are coming through. They're entering this door, where the staircase is right here. Their red tape you'll find is places that you're not allowed to go. So it's cornered off to go upstairs to the second floor up here. For that is where the second round is going to be played, you believe, and then the floor above will be the elite play.
Okay.
But mainly, people are walking through here, and awesome. Yeah.
This looks kind of like a Dick and Balls.
Where? Oh my god, it does. That's kind of neat. I didn't even see that.
Like
And
that?
he's got a little
He's got a little hay ball. The casino seems to be bustling, seems to be popping a little bit.
That's
Are-
good.
You have proficiency in cards?
Dice.
Only dice. Okay. You can give me an intelligence check to see how good you do here at the table. You do not see the general,
Okay.
which leads your assumptions to be that he will actually probably just show up for the elite play.
Yeah.
But she will introduce herself to the table. She says, "Hi, I'm Emerald." And is there anything you wanted to get across to her in the moments where she's running your table?
Is there anyone else at this table?
Yeah, there's 2 or 3 other people playing. And you're wearing the Admiral's cap?
I am wearing an Admiral's cap.
Is that like a? Is that? I guess that's.
Also, nice to meet you, Emerald. Call me S.
Okay. And then she'll just kind of continue. Yeah, go ahead and give me an intelligence roll. I will give you advantage
Thank Lord.
because she is on your side, kind of tipping some stuff for you, but you can't do too much. Okay. 14. Thane, I will take 1 from you as well as your gambling continues. I don't know how much you really care about like how good you're doing during the day.
I don't want to bet a whole lot.
Sorry.
I'm not here.
What's that? I can't see. Is that natural 20?
No, it's 13.
Oh, you looked at me like.
Look at this. This is like kind of cocked.
You're fine. Okay, 13. Awesome.
It's enough to keep peace of mind.
You guys will both gain about, call it 200 chirps.
Okay, so these are pretty low.
Yeah, these are low. These are
low
low
bend
stakes.
tables.
Yes.
Okay, so you're fine with your current amount of churn.
Yeah.
Okay. Gain 200.
We have to remember, we have that big money.
Okay.
Yeah.
At that moment, you guys will catch. It's been a few hours now that you've been playing and kind of going back and forth, and you will see a a human, very nice suit. He's the only one that's like wearing a suit that's not the same color as all the dealers. Looks like the dealers look like they have uniforms, which is the uniform that Emerald is wearing. This man is wearing like a purple with a black underneath. And he's walking around taking notes, and he's going to come up to each of the dealers and like ask them to step aside. What was it?
I'm gonna make my next bet all of my cash.
Oh, right as he arrives.
Yeah.
So he was about to talk to her, but then he just kind of stands back. Okay, great.
Sure, I would hit or not, I don't know, but that's something to
Sure. Your next bet's all your chirps.
All the chirps.
What's a simple little bet here? Okay, call out one number. 1 through 6. And if I roll it on 2d6, it hits.
Why do you play that dice game?
I don't want to do all that right now.
With no cheats.
Lugaire this time.
Choose 4. 4?
Solid.
Just on.
Damn.
Oh.
I'd say.
And it misses. And then he'll like take her aside and whisper to her, and then he goes, if you want, there's always we have bankers with bankers notes in the corner if you'd like to take out more.
Absolutely. I'll be back. I'm gonna I'll head over there.
And then you look, and then it looks like
you.
that Emerald is doing her job and telling him like, I think this guy's could go to the next round. You just all of your children.
Yeah.
That little pile.
That's good about budgeting my money too on the boat for a while. I stayed above 20,000.
And then you spent 21,000 on 1,000 items.
Those were good investments.
You still owe me 4,000 by the way.
Yeah, I know.
Welcome to dealing with a degenerate gambler.
What I gotta do for the missions. I'm assuming we'll get paid for it.
What mission?
The missions.
This was our payment.
No, this was not our payment.
The only
It was
thing
to get
that
us-
you're worried about, Eric, is that
3,000 was all.
this advisor is probably going to go and roll to decide who will be the dealer at the select tables.
Right now?
He does that for the schedule. He does that at hour 4. So it's after hour 4.
Okay.
Is there anything you want to do in those 3 hours, both of you?
Yeah, I want to start causing some disturbances.
Okay. What are you thinking about in terms of?
So whenever the advisor tries to like walk up to a table,
Yeah.
I want to a different table other than him.
Sure.
I want to subtle spell cast minor illusion on the table and make it very obvious that like the cards are changing or the dice are being moved or something. Like make it look like someone's trying to cheat the game.
Gotcha.
I want to cause disturbance and slow the day up.
Okay. Awesome. Okay. Yeah. Give me an Arcana check.
9.
Okay. You there is like some where he has to like stop and go check. And then both of you give me a perception check. After you do that for a few hours, and he has to like pull away dealers and go, "Did you see anything? Did you see anything?" You're like, "No, it's all good. It's all good." Both of you give me a perception check, just kind of over the ambient noise, trying to hear.
2.
Oh my god.
Dirty 20.
Dirty 20. He will walk to one of the guards and go, I think there's something fishy. Will you run to the Iron Branch and get the spellbound? And he goes, yes. And one of the guards just turns and leaves.
Where are you currently?
I just at some random table or in the corner.
Okay. I'm gonna.
We'll pause there on your guys's. You guys can talk about how you want to tackle that. And you guys are about 2 hours or an hour. You're about an hour and a half away from when Rami's going to leave. Back to you guys. Standing in front of this devil. Do you have what you want to do?
I think so.
Okay. You feel the power of like all of the realms and the right lands weighted on your shoulders. Decisions.
At least it's not David.
At least it's not Dave. We would never not get done. No. Like Dave would come back in a week,
And more than a week.
or then he would just lose it.
Or just say he doesn't want it anymore.
I wish to know the location of Daku's phylactery.
Mm. Okay.
Mm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
My pencil. What?
You see
Hold on.
the first thing you'll see is the skies above you where you are will start to darken a little, and the clouds will begin to move. and there will be a loud voice. Even you will hear there say, "What do you wish?" And everyone is kind of turning, very confused. The clouds will morph into the face of an owl in the sky, and ask, "What do you wish?" And everyone's just looking like, "Whoa, whoa!" People are like some people are starting to freak out. Even you guys, like people, if you probably would have been before you had went, but you'd see this happen as well over the city. And you're like, "Whoa!" And you just hear, "What do you wish?" And
That is pursuit.
your skin starts to like heat up a little bit, and in your mind, a place comes into view. A massive city. This city. And you are taken to a vineyard in the city. And down the vineyard, there's this giant cellar door that is blocked with arcane rune magic all over it. And you kind of push through, and inside, you will not see anything, but you will know that this is where it is. And then,
Of course, now I'm thinking of all the other things I could have wished for instead.
yeah.
There's one
And
more important one that I wish for instead. Oh wow.
Tarsubius will look you in the face, and he will say, "We'll be seeing you."
Look forward to it.
And he has a very intense grin on his face as he turns back into this man, and then just kind of keeps walking the street again. And people are like, they're coming to each other, talking about what they just saw in the sky, very confused. Okay, where to next for you two? You heading to the holiday estates to get the Rafa classes, or do you want to bypass and not do that?
I'll probably just take those. If I can skip around, that'd be nice.
What's that?
If I could skip around, that would be nice.
Yeah, so we should go learn the dance.
Sag around, okay. You will go to the holiday estates, and it seems that the whole talk of the town still is whatever just happened in the sky. And when you're at the holiday estates, it is very beautiful. This is where a lot of the high-rise buildings are, the famed domed roofs of Hajim, and their beautiful architecture is really on display in this area. This is where a lot more festive shops are. And as you guys walk, you're just kind of walking through. You will both hear somebody. You'll hear screaming, and you'll look over, and outside of a house there are 8 Amun clerics with their like praying, and all of them are crying, weeping. But inside, you will hear like a blood-curdling scream, female scream. I mean, you guys can just keep walking if you want.
I can't have an opinion here.
Let's go see what's going on.
You know, walk over.
Yeah, just check it out.
Okay, it's like 2 guards that are like they're Hollerju guards, kind of looking at it, like trying not to laugh.
Ooh, me?
What?
Laugh at me?
No, at the almonds on the ground weeping.
Oh. What's going on?
And he looks over to you, and then he kind of looks at your slave, and he goes, this is an almond birthing.
Oh.
It is a custom of almond clerics to cry at birth because the child, they believe, for some reason, that the child is getting ripped from the right lands into the world. Often, almonds will then cheer upon death, because that means you are returning back to the right lands. Very odd.
No, backwards.
Because it seems to be, yes.
Teach their own.
Alright, you guys are going to continue on as they try to snicker under their breath. There will be Rafa lessons for 500 chirps, if you want to do that. However, there also is, for anyone that wants to understand the Amen and the Halogen culture a little better, there is a play happening, and if you attend this play for 75 chirps, that will go a long way in your ability to persuade, intimidate, and deceive the Halogen or the Amen that you guys might be meeting later on. So you could attend the play as well.
I'll dance. You
You
attend the
go
play.
do the dance lessons. I'll go do the play.
Sounds good.
And I'm assuming you probably shouldn't have your own money, so why don't you give me your money pouch, and I will give you 500 out of your money pouch, but hold on to it for you.
Smart. So you will go up and offer. They will probably at first not want to let a. Actually, they probably won't. They won't even really question. You don't really look like the typical slave in here, except for the fact that he's walking around with you.
Yeah.
So, yeah, they will let you in. You will learn the dance, and the good news is normally this dance has a. It's done where you drape these straps over your arms and then hang weights from them, and then you like almost like squat around a little bit. And normally, if you're doing very good in this dance, people will pour oil on you as like a celebration.
That's oil done.
We turned into a ditty party.
Now, what was going to happen if you didn't attend this meeting is you would have had to guess in which order to kind of use more intimidative aspects, more performative aspects, and more physical attributes. What would have happened is you would have had to have chosen either to roll intimidation, performance, or athletics. You have to choose the correct order that you're supposed to do them in. But because you went to the class, you know that order, and these are the DCs. So you would have had to have guessed, and the DCs would be accordingly. But you will know that the correct order is the top one, which is intimidation, performance, performance. Sure. So when it comes time to, you will roll them in that order, which will help you significantly. You're a little tired after, but no crazy exhaustion or anything. Next will be the play. And apparently it's custom that every time I do a D&D campaign, I make a play and make you guys act in them. So you guys are going to be acting in my play. You will not obviously be yourselves. You will be portraying the characters in this play.
A little D&D theater.
Yeah. Little acting exercise.
Yes,
Think
and
about
Yes.
you want to warm up your yes hands?
Yeesh. Fantasy knowledge is great. You know, I take out like on the bench and you play good. Should be out what this week.
In my research, you tried to write the running back.
Nice. I played one of the correct running backs. One of my main two is Mabai, so I
What kind of
played.
research should you do?
So I've had Rashad White the whole season. He's been decent.
I have him as well.
But I did research and I learned that Bucky Irving was going to get more
Dude.
playing time.
Do we have the same team?
Maybe. You both?
I have
One.
both of them. Yeah, and I played Irving. Yeah, let's go, dude.
The play is called Opier's Fall. One of you needs to be. There's four characters, or there's three characters. There's a Knight Udar, who's an Alman Knight. There is General Nadiv, which is a Halaju general. And then there is Opier himself, who is a Dimnar. It's up to you guys. Who you want to play? I don't really care. Whoever feels most like role playing can be Pierre because he ends with a monologue. And then I will do and then the fourth person will do stage directions.
I don't mind.
Tragedy.
You guys want to roll for it? You guys want to shoot?
Whatever you guys want to do.
Okay, we can roll for it.
Okay.
Do that.
Fine. Seeing as I'm watching the play,
Well, you
it's only fitting.
What,
They're gonna
you
be
do,
some-
stage directions?
No, that I sit back and watch.
Oh.
No, one person.
No, just so we're all for taking part
Yeah.
activities.
I thought he said he was doing stage direction. That's why I was confused.
Okay. Everyone roll. The highest becomes Pierre.
Yeah.
Yes. Oh, I got a net point.
Oh, yeah.
So
You three roll. Highest becomes Knight Udar.
15.
6.
Knight Udar.
Your night food.
Again, the highest becomes General Nadine. And the other is Sage.
14.
General
I guess on stage. What is it? Stage.
So stage will be all underlined stuff.
Scene.
Yes, that. I will do anything
Enter
that's in brackets. I'll do that
Oh,
stuff.
okay.
Dark bold brackets.
Yes, that will be.
So like the enter night Udar.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
stage direction. My apologies. So, just the real quick. This is I mentioned it previously, but it's mainly for Hayden. This is essentially the last giant battle that took place before the war kind of stopped. Was called the Battle atop the Bulwark, where Amenhotep and Hajim held the volcano at the fortress, and Dinartha was trying to attack the fortress and failed. Dinartha, Earth, and don't scale. So this is taking place at the at the bulwark, and O'Pierre famously climbed up this massive wall up to the top and hit off, and that's what the play is about. Most of you all of you, especially you, would know about O'Pierre, and would know that he is seen in all 5 kingdoms except Amenhotep is seen as a hero and a heroic figure. But in Amenhotep, this is mainly Hollywood. You're going to see how he's portrayed and how propaganda can be used. Okay. I will allow you guys to start.
Scene. The top of the battlements of the volcano fortress wall of the bulwark at Thus, lava flows down the mountainside, casting an eerie glow as it incinerates the fighters underneath. Smoke and ash fill the air. The fortress is under siege. A veiled enemy who wishes to hold Amtus supremely and slaughter every limb of the Trifortresses. 3 heroes, the Amen, Knights of Cain, General Udar, the Halaju General, Nadiv, stand as protectors. They talk about the Dinian coup that has just commenced down below the battlements. These 2 valiant generals fight together once more, now that the relationship between Amenhotep and Hajim has been mended, stronger than ever, though Dinartha in the end stood no match to House Hajim. They did manage to climb the fortress wall for a final defeat.
Enter Knight Udar, General Nadine.
The Dinians have stalled the release of Loom's ghost. They turned our trust and love for our own against us.
They are deluded. Knight Udar it's disgrace to I cannot read. It's a disgrace to great Setsi Zing.
Setsi Zing gets popped in the crowd.
That they are fortunate enough to have dragons blood them. One of them. I would descale them myself if given the chance, but crazy.
Savage.
We're not, brother. The might of our bulwark is unrivaled. No matter the Dinian treachery or the Dunark-pissed fleet they call military, Ontus will hold. Our ancestors' spirits
The
will
crowd,
power us.
just people are wobbling.
Don't be foolish, Nadine. Underestimating the knife-eared blueskins is exactly what lost us the battle in Long Firash. General Baber died with honor on those waters. If they can fell him, they surely can you too. Just make sure if the moment comes to strike, you won't hesitate.
I won't. By Al Mott's might, I promise you this.
Do you smell that? It smells like my favorite thing in this side of the city.
Victory.
Dead Denarts.
Three warriors stand firm, watching. It's supposed to be two, sorry. Two warriors stand firm, watching battle below, confident in their fortress's strength. End of Act 1.
The same battlements, the sounds of battle are louder. The two defenders are still atop at their posts. Suddenly, Opier, somehow, against all odds, climbed the bulwark and is atop the battlement across the night on Udar and General Adi.
Enter Opier, struggling but determined, climbing over the battlements and confronting the defenders. Real quick, this is the actual stage. It's right here.
Mm-hmm.
This is like the edge that you're climbing up over. Back there.
Now, smooth manly woman.
Very deep. It's good.
I climb all this way, and all they have to defend themselves is some almond and a shorty.
Just some amen, eh? Don't they teach history in the Lakelands? We're standing in front of the Grand King of Talado the Great. Besides, you look tired, boy. Sure you don't need a breath before we add it?
I hate to say I'm impressed. You've come all this way. Quite a climb. What is it? 380 feet?
You'd have better odds surviving the fall than to face us, boy.
Only you made one mistake. You flooded the battlefield below with the lake of lava.
Yes?
Us Denarts swim, even in lava. It's our lust for loom that powers us. Our lust. Our lust for loom that powers us. He is who guided me up your bulwark. It is he who will rise from the bulwark's ashes.
Pierre attacks fiercely. Knight Udar and General Nadiv engage in combat with him. The clash is intense, with Opier showing surprise, strength, and skill.
Push him back! We cannot let him overrun us!
His strength is formidable. We must act together.
In the struggle, they work together to manage to force Opier towards the edge of the battlements. Despite his efforts, Opier loses his footing. Opier is pushed over the edge of the building. He gets pushed, and everyone goes. There's like a little pad. The crowd gasps for real. He fell. Oh, I already said that. End of Act 2. Now Opier gets brought back up, and they wheel in like this thing that looks like the ground is getting closer and behind you, and then put a single spotlight on Opier. And then you read the scene. I didn't underline it. Sorry.
The sky and lava of the volcano, as seen from the falling perspective. Opier is falling from the battlements, his voice echoing with emotion and despair.
All lights turn out. The drapes around the stage fall, darkening the room. Only a single red light hits the Denart's face, his voice echoing as he speaks his final monologue.
Just a whole. Yeah, look, you're the great whole novel.
You got me?
What's wrong? A wretched soul cast down, a mere pawn in the games of God and man. My fingers grasp the void above that fails to exist, and I embrace the end. For in this descent, I find not fear, but purpose. O vile fate, how you conspire against me. But I welcome your embrace, for I have seen the light, the true light of bloom that shines in shadows of good. A blessed God, cloaked in fire, reigns once more, and I cry for his dominion to reclaim what is ours. The Denarts, my kin, my blood, we have languished in the waters of weighted servitude, while the kingdoms adorned in their gleaming glory thrive upon the backs of the downtrodden. Let them tremble before the flames of retribution. Let fire consume their homes. reduce their sanctuaries to cinders, and watch their laughter turn to screams. For every honest man and woman, every honest breath taken under the Margarite, is a dagger thrust into the heart of our long-lost forge-born. They toil, they build, and yet they remain blind to the darkness that festers beneath their golden crowns. What do they know of sacrifice? What do they know of power? Their lives are gilded lies, while we, the Denarts, dwell in the shadow of their greatness. I seek not merely revenge, but transformation. I wish for the flames to rise and cleanse Pardis, to burn away their ignorance and reveal the truth. We have bid on his egg and failed. Oh, how sweet it will be to stand amidst the ruins of their civilizations, to witness the fall of those who thought themselves untouchable. Let the chaos reign, let it spill over, and from the depths of despair we shall rise. My descent may be nearing its end, but my spirit shall linger, and echo in the fires of destruction. I do not fear death, I embrace it, for the all hail awaits me. For through my demise I summon the next wave, and call upon the god of destruction to reclaim his molten throne. As I fall, I know that an art shall wield the power of magic unbound, and with it we shall forge a new world, one where the weak are no longer shackled by the chains of good. So let me plummet into the molten maw. Let my sacrifice fuel the inferno. For in the ashes of this realm, a new order shall rise, and the true nature of power shall be loomed.
And that is the end of the play.
Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
Most of you would know that that's pretty much just all propaganda, but
Aatrox is like, that guy sucks.
right.
That guy.
That's fun. Okay. You, since you're the only attendee, will have you will get to choose advantage on one roll if you have to. That's an intimidation, deception, or persuasion when dealing with an Amen or a Holishu. So choose wisely.
You said intimidation. I'm just
Yeah,
gonna
it's
mark
pretty
that
much to
real
trick
quick.
him, like the
Intimidation.
all of the charisma abilities that would pass you is convincing. You two, we're going back to you two now. You guys are at the party. Are you guys going to have any sort of reaction to what you had overheard? Or you?
I am gonna find uh find him.
Yeah.
And as I kind of walk past him, whisper spell.
Okay.
And then kind of continue on.
Great.
I will-
As usual.
We're going to drink.
Okay. Awesome.
And then I'm gonna go up to. Is this the main low level room?
Yeah. Yeah.
And Emerald's still here.
Uh-huh.
Okay, I want to go to the other big table.
Okay. Yeah. You can head over
Alright. Acting very drunk.
That's play long enough. Really been shorter.
there. Yeah. Fine. Okay. Give me a performance check.
Nat 20.
Oh, nat 20. Okay. What are you attempting to get across? Are you trying to get kicked out, or are you just trying to
I'm trying to
prolong things?
make whatever game this table run very slow. I'm waiting very long on my turn. If I have to roll dice, I'm like holding on to them,
Gotcha.
waiting. I'm like
And this
bothering
is-
other players.
This is not at maybe. No, sorry, I didn't call it maybe. This is not an Emerald's table. This is just a random table.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, and that is what is happening. It's working perfectly. Nobody. You're like riding that line between being belligerent enough to get kicked out.
Mhm.
You're not doing that. You're like staying right in the pocket of like no, but you're also kind of like have enough chirps near you, and you're spending enough so that you stay relevant.
Dude, casinos will let anything go.
Right, yeah, if you have the chirps for it, they don't really care in here.
I literally
I just want to love the game.
Yeah, that,
Game of-
that is absolutely what's happening. Every time that man in the cloak now comes out, he's looking more and more stressed as the night goes on. He's like running places really quickly, and he's like, yeah, I know. We need more
Are the
chips at the table.
spellcasters out here? I know they said they're getting like spellhound, but are the spellcasters out here?
You don't see anyone that looks like a spellcaster. Most of the guards don't look like they're readily available spells, but
Just as I was looking for one guy. But
gotcha. Who are you looking for? The
Eldar.
Eldar?
He's a spellcaster.
Yeah, he's the one that got in trouble for.
Yeah.
Yeah. He is a guard, I think.
Spellcaster.
Oh, he's just literally that's his title.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, he'll come in and he'll be talking to you. Now that you heard Spellhound, I think it's pretty clear that they're getting it in here to see the Spellhound could sniff out where spells have been cast and potentially who has cast them. And this guy doesn't have any of that ability, but now he's just watching. He's just watching.
Okay.
Well, I'll say you guys are probably 20 minutes away from when that you think Rami's going to be potentially leaving his post.
Okay. And do I know where the wheel is? I think they might say it, but so many rooms.
I think it does say it, and I'll just tell you. It's right here.
Okay.
In that room, which is the advisor's room.
Okay.
So as that time approaches, at what time are you going to act and do something?
So I really like see, what are these rooms here?
Those are high stakes private rooms.
Okay. And this door goes to
Outside.
There are a lot of people outside?
No, not really.
Okay. About 5 minutes before Rami leaves, I'll go out there.
Great. Okay.
Maybe 10.
Okay.
I'll call him just one last big disturbance before I go.
Gotcha. Anything in particular?
I'll like, because I'm really short, I'll probably like stand up on my chair
Yeah.
to like get down.
Uh-huh.
I'll stand up and then I'll trip and I'll fall onto the table.
Okay.
And like if there's like children flying,
Yeah.
yeah.
And then you hear like a warning where somebody's like, you have to keep yourself under control if you're going to stay here. Okay?
And then I'll stumble out.
Okay. You stumble out back, push open the doors, and you look around and there isn't anyone out there at the time being.
I'll give it 10 minutes and then I'll, if I can, peep in to look. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
I'll just give it 10 minutes and then I'll cast Disguise Self.
Yeah, great. Cast the disguise self. Awesome. And now you
I just want to like at least look at Rami.
Gotcha. You would have seen him change the guard, like
Yeah.
when he's going to relieve some of the guards.
Just so I know who I'm turning
Yeah,
into.
yeah, totally. Yeah, you'll make it look pretty accurate. Okay. And now what are you doing? You are Rami, and you're wearing his skin.
I'll come back in.
Okay.
If I can loop around, maybe like to the front or to an.
Yeah, that's the employee entrance back there. You can get there.
I'll go through there.
Okay.
And then
Rami.
I'll just kind of wait to be messaged.
Was Rami like the stressed one? Stressed out?
No,
he's the
he's
advisor.
yeah.
Rami's a guard.
You're supposed to be on the second floor, guarding this right here.
I'll head there.
Okay. Going, which you'll probably come through here and
Let's go.
oh, you'll go up there. Okay, past the red tape.
Yeah.
Come up, be guarding here.
And hopefully I'm supposed to be messaged to spin the wheel soon.
As you come up, there's two guards in this room here, and one will just head. That was quick. So as we were saying, continue with your story.
These, I don't know. I don't really want to speak. I'm not gonna have his voice.
Just try your best.
Oh well, it was very entertaining as I was speaking about the story. And what about you? How do you feel about the story that I was speaking?
Hey, give me a performance check for the voice.
Oh, it's a nat one.
That's a nat 1. Okay. You see him stumble back and grab his weapon, pull it out. He goes, "You would never forget that story. What's wrong with your voice?" All right. It's your character right here. You're the only two up here
Oh, he
at the moment.
blasted brain.
He draws his weapon. I know the perfect cover story. And he kind of shakes up his blade and starts circling. He goes, "What are you?"
I have a question. When you cast message, do they hear it as a? It's this whisper, but
Is it your voice or a random
yeah,
voice?
is it like a telepathic kind of thing?
Yeah, I think it's telepathy. That's how I take it.
Okay.
He looks like he does not. He knows you're not Rami at this point.
Okay.
Things can never just go smoothly.
Not grass.
I will
That's literally the name of the session.
Subtle
Hold a
spell.
fucking
cast minor illusion.
my campaign. What?
Well, subtle spell cast minor illusion
Okay.
behind him to try to distract.
All right.
And then I cast. As soon as he turns around, I cast invisibility on myself.
No. He starts like poking in the air, and you just like walk around his blade, and then he's like, "What to do?" Starts talking to himself. "What to do? I have to go warn somebody, but I'm the only one on post." Okay. And then he runs downstairs.
You just go downstairs.
Yeah. Are you going to be doing something at this point?
I want to try to make it to the wheel room.
Okay. Yeah. You go downstairs. Are you going in front of him or behind him? Going behind him.
I'm going.
You're going right behind him down the stairs. And then you go in there. The advisor is not in there, and so you have it just to yourself.
Okay. I want to analyze this. I don't know. When you say wheel, what do you mean?
It's one of those
I know it's
games
marbles.
wheels.
I was picturing a roulette wheel.
Oh, that'd be a little bit fun.
Names.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
cool. We're doing that.
Okay.
Roulette wheel with names. That's cool.
Okay. Well, everyone gets a marble. Then.
Yeah, and then
Yeah, that's why. That's why. You get
Then the name's on the marble.
right.
oh, true, yeah.
But they choose their marbles.
Man, no. Sense.
Wheel.
Yeah.
Anyway, to
They do that for cleanup duty.
Yeah.
I want to look for emeralds in there.
Okay. Yeah. You'll pick it out.
Okay. Can I even
As long as-
get it to see the one to roll in a way, like shove it down near the bottom?
Gotcha.
Or-
You could raise the probability, probably. But it's. Do you have any magic that you think would help you with this, or are you just kind of just trying to position it in a way? The problem is that it's a roller, so it really does just like scramble some.
Yeah. I don't really.
Try and mark one of the marbles.
Marking away. Just how are they gonna roll it?
Well, it just something on it to make it stand out.
Heavier.
Oh, heavier. You're right.
Heavier. How to make a marble heavier?
Get bigger
But if no
marble.
one's gonna see you in here, you can really just do
You
anything.
can go the other one
Where the hell you want?
start breaking all the other marbles in half.
Griffin, in this room, you will see like 3 or 4 guards flood in, and they just start lining the doors a little bit. They do it kind of inconspicuously, but now there's only ever 2, and now there's 4 guards in there.
I'm just continuing. I'm not gonna pay any attention to it.
Great. Bane?
I want to, increase the odds as much as I can
Okay.
with it, and then wait in the room. And I probably plan on casting minor illusion on the ball, on the whatever marble is drag.
Okay.
Oh, yeah.
Give me a sleight of hand check for positioning that correctly.
Okay. Nine.
Okay. Well, Rami was supposed to come and do this now that the night is running slow, but he doesn't really arrive. And so things are running really behind.
Sneaky link.
He's slapping some cheeks right now.
Well, no, he's not.
No, he's not.
She's not there. About he's supposed to be back, but just he's just like, well, how am I
Aren't you Rami?
I'm invisible. I guess technically I might still be Rami.
you will the advisor will come up to you and go,
I'm
"Excuse me,
invisible
gentlemen,
Rami
what's your
right
name?"
I go by S.
Yes, we would like to invite you to the select tables, one floor up if you'd like to join us.
Oh, look.
We can make a stop and you can get some more chirps if you'd like.
Okay.
Are you gonna give him more chirps? He's out.
I have to.
Yeah, can you like make a banknote and then we pay it later? Is that
Yeah,
what that would be?
sure.
Okay,
Yeah.
because I'm not gonna be able to get to him and hand him.
How much? It's like how much?
Well, what's at the typical for the select table?
Select table, it would be good to have at least 1,000 on you, just to play.
I'll give you like 3.
Okay.
3,000, which is 300 gold.
I'm sure
30
once you get to the
gold
select
state line.
table, you'll start winning, and then you should be getting to the elite table.
Yeah.
Okay. Great. Then you start playing on the second floor, which is up here. And however, you are now not placed at her table. She's at a separate table. There. Okay. And a couple of minutes later, Rami comes in, Eric, into the room
Yeah.
and goes like,
Is he the only one in here?
yeah.
Oh, okay.
He goes, and then just kind of starts rolling the wheel. He gives her like kind of like a half-hearted roll. All right, her number is 7.
Currently invisible. So if there's
Yes.
any way I could stand behind it and like put my hands in there or something to grab it.
I don't think that's the way I'm picturing it. It's like a spinning wheel where the balls are rolling over
wheel,
for like
yeah.
bingo. Yeah, essentially.
Yeah, go stick your hand.
That would be tough.
Yeah, you stick your hand in there and snap your wrist.
His hand is probably the size of my palm.
You can give
It's
you can
rotating.
give me another sleight of hand check.
Let's grab Shepherd and we'll try it out.
They start
The right size.
they start bouncing off of his hand, but
Oh, that was almost really bad.
17.
Still not good enough to be able to pick one. But her number 7. So if I roll 7, then it naturally happens, but it doesn't. And so he pulls. It kind of comes down. He's not really looking. He's going to cast minor illusion on it. All right, give me an Arcana check to just see how well. Or does he roll an investigation? How does that work?
It was an investigation.
So the creature uses its action to examine the sound or image. The creature can determine that it is an illusion with an intelligence and successful investigation check. So he is going to be examining the marble.
Yeah.
So he'd probably roll an investigation check.
Right.
Intelligence.
I'll say he's got a +0. Yep, -1.
Yeah, because it
he's
Just distracted, right?
He's pissed off. He's got blue ball. He's not happy. But yeah, he just takes it and it's just like, okay, great. And he just goes, I'll see if she's down. And then starts walking over to the advisor and gets to the advisor. And you're following, like keeping the spell active, I imagine.
Yeah, I also yeah.
Okay, you follow down and into the room. Okay. Where the advisor's here.
So no, I actually wanted to duck behind the table as I casted that because I
Lose invisibility.
As soon as
Yeah. Like starting to cast it. I'm gonna say you're behind him and you cast it, and then you like look up and down. Behind it is, and then he's leaving. Is there a range on it? Do you have to keep it in range, or? And are you still on disguise self? Was that that lasts what?
Also a spell.
8 hours, or is that
that lasts
concentration?
for Disguise Self lasts for an hour and it's not concentration.
Okay, so that is.
So that's up.
So
I'm still Rami. The minor illusion will last for 1 minute.
Okay.
60
Okay.
seconds.
So he
I
takes.
can't cast it again.
Okay.
Let's get out there.
All right. He walks out this door, hands it to him, and then he goes, "Cool. Are you following, or what are you doing?"
I want to follow. All right. Well, I gotta try something here. I want to turn back into my normal self.
Okay. All right.
Grab all of the marbles and walk out.
You just walk out. Trying to be stealthy or no?
No, I'm gonna stumble out
Oh my god, I'm gonna stumble out to hear where. Alright. And I want to like not be super loud and obnoxious yet until Rami shows the marble to the advisor. Gotcha. Yeah, you'll wait till afterwards.
Yeah.
Okay, it'll be shown, and then the advisor goes like, "Are you okay?"
And then I'll kind of trip, and then I want to spill all the marbles,
Okay.
and like I want to knock the marble down and spill all the other marbles.
So he's gonna go, excuse me, and he's gonna walk over, and he's just gonna point to you, and a guard will come over and just go, let me get that for you. And then he kind of grabs you pretty aggressively and pulls you up,
Okay.
and sits you down in a chair. And you can hear, I'll say your perception from earlier, you can hear that something is going on downstairs. And he will go, it has come to our attention that somebody has been attempting to meddle with our event tonight through magic. It appears somebody impersonated one of our guards, and but that is okay. We have a spellhound here, and the spellhound will be able to sniff out if anyone here has been casting spells. And we will have that person thrown in jail and into servitude. So that is no problem. And he goes, and then we will continue our night with the potential intruders gone. And then, like clockwork, another guard will come in, and it is like a dog, but it has like a wisping energy coming off of its back, will enter the room. And are you doing anything, or either are you doing anything today, or?
Oh yeah.
I don't know yet.
So they said the spellhound's gonna be able to figure out who has casted a spell.
Yeah.
That should get out of here.
Like what's like does it determine what spell it was casted?
No, you don't. You don't think so, or you don't know. Actually, give me you can either give me an Arcana or an Insight or a History.
Arcana, Insight, sure. I'm gonna do an Arcana. 18.
An 18.
Yeah.
We believe good spellhounds can narrow it down to like a spell school, but you can't figure out what has been cast.
Okay.
But it might be able to like smell the table and then or like might be able to smell where you've been, stuff like that.
Okay.
Uh,
Okay. I want to cast a spell.
okay. What are you gonna cast?
I want to cast message. On. So there's the advisor.
Yeah.
There's who brought the spellhound in.
That is another guard. Oh, no, that's gonna be Eldar.
Eldar.
Yeah.
Okay. Are there any female guards in here?
Sure.
Okay.
That lady with the orb in the corner.
Okay. I want to cast message on her
Okay.
and be like, "Hey, you should come over here. We can chat. That'd be fun."
And this is pretending to be who? Eldar?
No, I'm kind of pretending to be myself.
Oh. And what are you saying?
Pretend to be yourself.
So I want to make it. I want to kind of make it obvious that I'm casting
Okay.
a message spell.
I
right here.
understand.
You're like winking at her.
Yeah.
And she goes, sorry, I don't usually speak up, but the gentleman over there in the seat has just cast a spell at me. And then the boys all pick up the rush. Oh, no, not like that. I think he was just flirting.
Mm-hmm.
And he goes,
God.
and Eldar will release the spellhound, and it'll run right up to you. And then it'll sit. And then Eldar will be like, Ying! And that's like really German. And then it'll run. Careful. Close. And then he'll go to the table and sniff it. And then he's gonna go. We're gonna go check anywhere else to see if he's meddled with anything. And then walks him in here. Ching ching. And then walks him upstairs. And comes down. And you think that if you might be able to sniff it out upstairs, that might not be good. And then he comes
Upstairs?
Yeah, you see him leave, and you think that he's gonna go check the rest of the building to see if the spellhound can essentially identify that you were up there with using
Oh, like
spells.
he would smell me.
Yeah, he would smell like your magic in the room and upstairs. And he will bring it down
What's your magic smell like, Garrett?
and,
Roses?
and in, and then Eldar will just come up and whisper something, and he goes, "Grab him." And then two guards will start surrounding you. Are you gonna do anything?
They're prison, bro.
I'm gonna try to cast invisibility on him.
Awesome. Alright, you cast invisibility. You disappear.
Uh-huh.
We'll roll initiative.
Jesus. It's now time to split the party.
We're very split right now. He's basically on his own.
Well,
It was that nat one on the Rami conversation that was, it was all going good.
also, as soon as I casted the spell, if I could have been able to like fly away.
Fly away?
Yeah, with my
Fly
ability.
away.
Whenever I cast a spell, I can. So
Oh, okay, yeah, sure.
I'd want to have done that.
Okay.
I float to the ceiling.
So I go invisible, and then I float 10 feet where they don't know. Maybe they hear me.
All right, what'd you get on your
5.
5?
I'm trying to escape.
No.
Guys.
I could just see the initiative board. Oh no.
This is the spellhound will go first. I read that down. I was like, oh no. And you drop invisibility half.
By
You take
attacking
damage.
or casting a spell.
Okay. The spellhound
Their word.
oh,
Sorry, Ryan.
will jump here and then look up and just go. And you have to make a concentration saving throw. DC 12.
18.
Okay, awesome. You keep the concentration on your spell.
Crying. I'm laughing so hard at how bad this is going.
And now it's your turn, thing.
What's this?
That's level 1. That's just
Oh.
no. Only yellow. The orange are windows, which might help.
Are that any of them broken? Or
Oh,
open?
Not yet.
Yeah.
Pull Mike in
Yeah.
the theater.
Mike.
What about the stairs? They're it's just like
It's just like a red tape. Yeah.
so I could just run right under it.
Yeah. Or float over it.
Well, just do that. And the door, I assume the doors are closed and blocked.
Closed.
Okay. But yeah, but they see a door. We're nowhere now. You'd be like, oh, okay, he's. This door is closed.
No, it's still open.
That one's still open. It's too obvious.
Oh, are you doing thing?
I'm gonna try to run upstairs.
Okay. You're running. You're not floating. Correct. Okay. Okay. Great.
You have tiny feet.
You just want to go
Can I run
for
under? Can I run under this table?
What drops invisibility?
Attacking or casting a spell?
And then are you dashing?
Throwing something
Okay.
at not at it.
Give me a stealth check for how quietly you can pull this off. You're here in 30.
4.
Okay. So you're like bumping the tables and chairs, and the chairs are but you are visible, and you go to the second floor.
Okay.
With 30 feet remaining on each feet.
30.
30 feet more.
Yes.
That can go.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. And when I get up here, is this the select rooms?
Yeah.
Where all the like Skaith and Emerald
Yeah.
and they're all playing right now.
But they've all kind of stopped because of the bark of the sound.
Okay, I want to find my way to skate
Okay. All right.
with that 30
Just comes
speed.
up. It's tugging.
Squirrel tugging. You're like, what's going on?
That's scary.
Can I help you? Am I alone up there?
No. There's probably like another 8, 9 people.
Okay.
I want to say
I know way to break the window. I have to get on.
the big one right there.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll initiative. Right.
10.
So you just throw yourself down to the bottom.
Yeah. Because you have a +8 to my roll.
That is insane.
Yeah. I rolled a 2.
How did you manage to get a +8?
Oh, it's I get an attack here. My subclass.
Mm.
And he said, "Somebody stays down there." I will scream that. And the vault, I think, is here.
Yeah, we don't care about the wall.
I know, but
Yes,
that's where
yeah,
all
yeah.
their guards are
But
going
we
to be.
could heist it.
At this point, let's go for it.
You're gonna have to see.
In life, hands you lemons. Yeah, this like dashes.
It's compromised.
I don't think so.
He's still invisible.
No.
So
How would
no,
you
nobody
know?
knows.
Okay. No, that's why I'm asking. Because if I'm compromised, it's gonna change some things.
Okay. They're up here, and yeah,
It's
that's
like
it.
pretty crowded up here right now.
Yeah. Okay. So the guards have gone. Skate, your turn.
What's going on at the table I'm at?
The table you're at, people are. It's very obvious when the guards flood up that there's something happening. So they all kind of sit down, like oh. And they just kind of do that.
Okay,
And Emerald looks really nervous. She's starting to shake.
I'm gonna kind of mimic what everyone else is doing.
Some bystanders. Okay,
Kind of blend in with the crowd.
gotcha. You gonna do anything on your turn?
I'm gonna. Can I try and
Figures.
hide by blending in with the crowd?
No. I mean, no, probably not. It's a small room. There's only like 8 people. Attempting to hide. I mean, you could really try to go down under the table while everyone turns to look at the guards if you wanted. But in terms of like hiding and then like sneaking across the room to the window, that's very low chance.
So I don't need to sneak to the window.
Okay.
Yeah,
you
what I
can-
mean,
Someone's like blending in
yeah.
the crowd.
Yeah, you look blended in. I mean, there's not really a crowd, right? Think about it like there's like 3 or 4 more people than this, and then guards come rushing in. We're all just like, oh, you look normal.
Yeah. Okay.
If that's what you're trying to get at. But
I would
A little stuffy in this room.
like to.
somebody want a window?
I feel like we need some fresh air.
Oh, you know what? You know what I'm gonna do? So I'm gonna. Are people got up out of their chairs?
A couple of them, yeah.
I'm gonna kind of like startedly go to get on my chair, but I'm gonna fall and drop all my chips.
Okay. All right. All right. Give me a performance check.
Yeah, I'll roll it. Roll it too.
Okay, you'll fall
Yeah, no,
backwards. And there's chips all over the ground.
Mhm.
Is that it? That's it.
That's my turn. I'm gonna do that.
Okay. And then he sits. He dashed, so he can't.
Oh, you just sat right next to him.
Yeah, and then all the guards just turn right and look at you as if you're not invisible.
At me?
Yeah.
Okay.
I mean, it's well, like no, not literally at you, but at the space that
Okay.
you
the
occupy.
dog is looking
Yeah.
at. Yeah.
Hey,
No.
your turn.
Does the dog see me? Like, does it look like he can see or just like smell me?
Just smell you.
So
Can you take an attack of opportunity? You can not against something you can't see, right?
I would imagine. So
Okay. I'll yeah.
I can disengage if I need to.
He probably would know when you're gonna leave. Yeah, he can like sense you, so he's probably gonna fight.
Okay, I'll disengage then.
Okay.
And then let's see, 5, 10, 15. He can just sense me wherever I go. Hold on. unless I have like.
You have fireball yet?
No, I'm not gonna have fire anymore.
Why not?
Blow his
No.
entire room up.
I will. Let's just see what this kind of motion it causes. I will draconic cry. Okay. This creates so much commotion and like noise in the room.
Okay.
Swan dive out the window, little one.
I can't. Can't yet.
How high up's the second floor?
Tries to go.
It's just like a. It's like a.
General here?
He's on the ground, invisibility withdraw.
Is the general here?
No, he's
Not
downstairs
yet.
still. Oh, that's funny.
Oh man. Then I will go disengage.
Yeah.
Did the draconic cry. Come into here.
What are you trying to? Do I have to make saving throws for everyone? No.
No. Okay. I mean, if Stace wants to attack any of them, he'll have advantage.
Okay, gotcha.
It's just to cause distraction if possible.
Okay.
And then I want to open both those doors.
Okay.
I'm gonna like throw that one open.
Yeah.
And then if I can like knock it out.
Shimmy for
Awesome.
Yeah. I don't want to go in.
Okay.
Actually, yeah, I'm gonna go in the second one actually. Right there.
Okay. Sound good. Ending your turn.
Yeah.
He goes. I'll take the main room. And then he's just gonna dash and just go.
He's literally like swiping around on the ground.
And he's gonna hold here. He's gonna dash and he goes. And then this guy's gonna dash. And he is gonna go into here and he'll bump into you.
Oh.
And then he'll swing.
Okay.
And he'll miss. It's disadvantage, right? So he'll miss.
Okay.
Just misses high. Oh. And he goes. "Ah." And then he looks down and he's like, I think. And there's a window in this back room, by the way.
Yeah.
And
Is
now
that like
this.
a balcony too, or?
Yeah, that is a balcony. It's a door and a door to a balcony.
Oh, okay, sweet.
Dane.
Okay.
Sorry. Scathe. I'm sorry.
You're good. You said the general guy or the guy we're trying to talk to and stuff, he's downstairs?
He's the advisor, not the general.
Oh, the general.
General's not here.
He's not here yet.
He's going to arrive for a league play.
Are there any visible sets of keys on any of the guards?
Yeah. Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Which one looks the most thick with it? I guess.
Stick with the keys, or like you talking ass?
Keys.
Okay, this guy, the chick.
I'm gonna stand up.
Should I walk over to her?
Well, is she looking at us?
Yeah, she's the one that turned around.
Oh, okay. She's turned around. I am going to actually then back up to this corner over here.
Okay.
And am I able to enter that room without being noticed?
If you give me a stealth check, it's gonna be tough. It's gonna be real tough.
I'll take that.
Okay. You're the only one moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's probably not going to get it, but 17?
Yeah, no. As soon as you open the door, they go, shush! Where you're at?
I'll stop.
Okay.
That's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
We'll swap spaces using 10. Make concentration saving throw.
19.
Okay, you're good. Thing.
I'm gonna run out of that door.
Not disengaging.
1, 2. Do I think this dog could one-shot me? Probably not, right?
I would help you.
25?
Oh, same!
I think it'd be okay.
Alright, you gonna tank it?
They're so squishy.
Yeah, I'm gonna take it.
You'll miss on the fight.
Alright.
D6 dice. That's pretty cool.
What?
We have the exact same acting grade.
Yeah.
You jumping off? Aim for the bushes.
Aim for the bushes.
Aim for the bushes. Okay, give me an acrobatics check. Actually, to try to have a bush break your fall.
It's gonna be an 11.
An 11. All right, you'll crash into the bush, taking only 1d6 of fall damage. Okay. Which is 6. It's max damage.
Okay. Now that I'm down there,
Knocks the wind out of you.
My knowledge of the Spellhound, if I like wanted to cast a message on Scathe, would the Spellhound be able to identify that?
Potentially afterwards, maybe.
Okay. I'm not gonna do anything with that. I want to let Scathe know that I'm out. If Scathe thinks I'm still in there, he might still try to.
Sure.
So, but if the guards see me jump,
Are you just gonna start running though?
yeah. I'm actually. Yeah, I'm gonna start running.
Okay. They'll kind of get to the balcony and just like look out, not really know what to do. You'll watch the next few minutes take place where they're gonna like sweep the whole building with this guy, the Spellhound, and then after like 15 minutes of not really knowing what's going on, the advisor's gonna come up and say, "I'm sorry, ladies and gentlemen, but tonight's event has been canceled. We cannot confirm that there are no other actors that are colluding with whoever this gentleman was that tried to assassinate a very important guest that is coming here later."
He did?
I don't know. That's just what they're saying. Saying there's an assassination attempt.
Hmm.
And so they said they're canceling the event. Our apologies.
All right. I'll leave.
Okay. Everyone will be left out, and there is one remaining option, which is the Anwar Runda fighting pits.
Yeah, I was like, well, great. Now it's up to us.
Right, we got this. I got this.
Wish I could fight because I
The
have the
voice
most
he chose for Raven is
Yeah, I got pretty good.
No, when I made my-
Yeah, you have already.
I had one in real life and on the dice.
Yeah, I feel like that was the exact voice he used. I love it.
Yeah.
Okay. Option dos.
Nah, you get that, no?
You guys are gonna come to the fighting pits?
Yeah, we'll be there, but you guys got it. You guys got it.
All right.
This could probably make it to the fighting pits.
As you approach, I mean, yeah, if you guys want, you can join. I mean, probably be able to. You got done early. Now, probably. But that was like the first part of that was 5 hours long.
Catch the last round.
You guys arrived, and outside they're holding up cloaks and masks, and they say, they do say, "Oh, you brought your own. Good.
Never leave
put the
home
cloak on."
without it.
Yeah, put the cloak on. You already got a trench coat. Know what I mean? They go, we will be we will be changing the look so that everyone looks the same as we enter
Fine.
tonight's event. As you guys head in, I will get this map.
We are with the wolves now. Here we go.
You guys do any talking about preparation in terms of your story or anything like that? Or are you guys just going in?
You know the story. You're my slave
Understood.
for the fights tonight.
Oh yeah, I was gonna say one thing. Give me orders, not options.
Yes, I got you.
As you enter, I like that. Give me orders, not options. That's not the kind of your character's mouth.
Die, Joe.
Yes. I want orders, not options. That does sound a little BDSM. I like
That or like on the stock market or something.
Sounds awesome. Okay. You guys will enter this main door here and immediately be led back to this room. As you walk in, it is very nice. It's an entire wooden building, and you enter, and there's a band playing just like low music right here on the first floor. Massive dining tables right here are set up. As you guys are walked back this way, right there, there's like a giant barbell with weights, and there's like a little dais that is a thing you can stand on and spin. And there's like medical supplies right there. You will be walked into this room where you will be given a mask and a cloak and asked to wear it. And they then cast just basic minor illusions and illusionary spells, phantom magic on you to make you look almost identical. Uh, they'll like slim your bodies up a little bit so you look like everyone else. You then come back out.
So we're
Right.
pretty happy.
Yes.
Can I take a small hit of Soul Shade to negate my charisma
Yeah.
disadvantage? Alright, cool. I'm gonna take a small.
Okay. Give me a Constitution saving throw.
Go again.
Don't crit fail. That's all. Rare.
Not only,
Okay, all right. You take it, and this time you're like, this. You really start to sink. Where you're like, oh, this stuff is good. I like this stuff.
So we remove disadvantage on charisma,
And
which means I have advantage on all of those now.
Nice.
I realized with the play, I was like, oh, I don't actually have advantage on any of those.
yeah, that's a good point. That's a good point. Then, as you guys are let out, it seems like this guard, as they say it, is almost a little like they have disdain for the next sentence they say, but they're like, the ritual of empathy will take place in about 15 minutes. Enjoy your ambiguity. And you guys,
Ritual of empathy.
and she goes, yes, yes, and even the voices all sound the same. So this person's voice actually just sounds like everyone else's voice. Yes. Have you? This is your first time in Anwar Runda?
It is.
And it says, "Oh, great. Well, this was created eons. This club was created eons ago, and there are some traditions we have to still uphold to ensure that we are keeping the values of the ancient founders still alive. One of which is a ritual of empathy, and that we start wearing cloaks and masks so that we all are of the same status as we walk around.
Interesting.
You could say that. And then you will take.
So I
off
no
your-
longer look like a slave.
Correct. You look like everyone else. And they say, and then we will be taking off our cloaks and masks, and we will be starting the events with the dances.
What's our main? We're supposed to get information on the church, right? Did we
Yep.
We got a contact, right?
Yep.
Rondal,
Yadron Urchway.
Yanrod, or
I have that written down.
So that's the man we need to speak to.
On the stairs, so I'll continue describing this. There's like a pit right here, and it is like the main attraction of this whole place. And this looks like where all the fighting takes place. But on the back side of the pit, there's a winding staircase that leads up to the second floor, where there are benches, tiered benches, almost like bleachers, that look down onto the first floor for the fighting pits. It's kind of a very nice place with like a giant sand pit, and it almost shows you the brutality of this cult. Essentially, it's just like they all gather around to watch people fight to the death. Upstairs, there's a betting board right here for like live bets. Big bar top here, and a couple of dancing stages right here. Sitting, the only people uncloaked are sitting right there. It is a Denart, and a Denart, a human, yes, and a two humans. The Denart and two humans are just sitting there. They're not really talking. They're just like they're wearing robes.
I said, do they look like they could be slaves?
Yeah, that is what they look like. Are you guys just gonna wait until the ritual of empathy?
Yeah.
Great.
Can't really tell
Yeah,
who's
since
who
we all,
right now.
Yeah.
look the same.
And then a whistle will be heard, and everyone will gather in this pit. And there's probably like 18 people standing shoulder to shoulder. And then a guy walks in. He's the only one wearing a golden cloak and the same mask. And he just stands in the middle. And he goes, "You and you." Points at two people and they switch. And he goes, "You and you." And then he just keeps going, "You, you, you, you." And then he points, at some point he'll point at both of you, maybe several times. You guys are just going to do what they're doing and switch locations? Okay. Give me a investigation check to try to pay attention to which you guys are, because it's getting hard to track each other.
Investigation.
You lose him. You don't know where he is.
30-20.
You know which person he is, but you've completely lost Otwin in just the chaos, and then everyone stands and everyone looks the exact same. And then after everyone stopped moving, he says, "Find somebody, put your right hand onto their left shoulder. Go." Do you want to go to him, or do you want to choose somebody else?
What does it symbolize, though?
You
Do we
do not
know?
know.
We don't.
No.
He said put my hand on their left shoulder.
Yeah, find someone, put your right hand on their left shoulder, and then they would do the same to you. So it'd be like both of you are doing
So this is like a ritual before the fights, correct?
Yes.
So half these people aren't even going to be fighting,
Correct.
correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah, half of these are probably pit fighters, half of them are the owners.
Okay. I'll keep an eye on him, but I'll find somebody different.
Somebody random.
Yes.
Okay. You both match up with somebody random then, and they will go. The guy in the center just goes like, and he is speaking in Tongue of the Dragon. Do either of you speak that? He is saying, he's gonna say, sadness. Let sadness and terror flow from you to the other, and let you be absolved of all of your wrongdoings and all of your past traumas. And in that moment, you feel like a swell of emotion as what this ritual is doing is it's bringing up a very deep traumatic history moment in your character's history, and it is giving that information to the other person through the chain that you guys have created. You can attempt to stop this with a charisma saving throw, or you can choose to fail and let it go through, and you would just be accepting that you're going to give them this
Information.
Information.
I really wish I would have picked you. Fuck.
I'm going to be attempting to stop.
Yeah, me too. Will it be obvious that we're attempting to stop it? Or if we fail, this happens?
No, it's just, yeah, exactly. So, okay. You guys can write it down on Discord and send it to me, because you won't be viewing each other's.
Something traumatic.
Probably what would come to the most reasonable thing that would come to mind for your character. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
You will also receive one from the other people that are standing up.
Let's go. I don't care about that.
No shortage of trauma in this time. Nope.
I think mine's kind of obvious, Ryan. But
Will the person be able to then know who it is? I don't know, yes. Or do they just learn of that?
They just learn of what happened. I'll give you an example of one that you're going to hear, if you guys can listen while you type. Yours that you will receive from this person is there's somebody sitting at an altar with their hands on an altar praying, and then all of a sudden a foot comes down and snaps 4 of their fingers back. And the person, and you can feel that this person's young. The person looks up, and there's like just kind of larger, still child that's like is viewed or felt as their bully that this person is often tormented by. And then it skips to a few agonizing hours later, while that same person that you are, like you feeling it happen, is now being beaten within an inch of their life from a monk that's at that same church. And then the monk will tell you that the kid was anointed by the High Commune, and that the kid, or the kid that bullied and broke your fingers, he was anointed by the High Commune, and that you should take a lesson from this beating on being careful of who you stand up against.
Mm.
And then the dream will end for you.
Hmm.
You will feel that you are a soldier in a war. You will see your own death, and you will feel that you've died in battle. And however, you will even feel that you went to the right land of Setsi Zing the dragon, and you're sitting down at a table. There's a long table. At the end of the other table is a massive dragon sitting there. This blue, kind of turquoise dragon. And then you begin playing a game of dice with.
Oh, will you cover that?
Yeah.
I saw it pop up and I looked away from the screen immediately.
I swiped his away. And you play a game of dice with this dragon, and then you win, and the dragon essentially lets you like jump. Like, okay, do you want to crawl on my back, and we can fly to the actual right land, and you can live amongst the dragons and become a dragon yourself? And you're like, yes. You stand up to go over there, and then you are yanked back to the battlefield, and you have been. And as you look, you will then realize that this character was at the Battle of Goja, and it's a very famous event called the Holy Retry, where this whole battle played out. They lost the battle, and then a bunch of mages reversed time a few hours, and then they did the battle again, but they knew what was going to happen this time, and so they won. That was the Almonds did that. So your character died the first time, but then time was reversed, so you were alive, and then you didn't die the second time. And whoever's getting this is very sad that this happened because they succeeded their game with Setsi Zing, their game of like luck to get into the right land, and they don't know that if they die again, they don't need to know if their life essence will be asked into a right land, or even if it is, are they going to win or lose that game the second time around? But you both will fail. And I was almost pulled it up in there. And your memories will be passed to the other people. So okay. Okay. Great. And then it will be over, and you will have been given this weird, very personal information about a person that you do not know. And then one by one, people will be lining up on this opposite side here and they'll all mix up again, and then they're brought here one at a time, and then they go into the room and they come out not wearing a cloak or anything. So then you will be brought in, and then they will say, please take off your cloak and your mask. And you'll take off the cloak and your mask, and you'll walk out. When you go in there to take off your cloak and your mask, as soon as you open to come out again, the guard goes, you have to take off your that mask as well. I'd rather not. There you go. Well, that is club rules. I'm sorry.
What if I take off and leave my mouth covered?
And then, it's like,
Or vice versa, if you would.
mm,
I have a condition.
what condition?
Skin condition. It scares people.
There you go. A lot of people here are scary. That is okay with us.
Can I at least keep my mouth?
Give me a persuasion check.
Fair enough.
Is this the one you're going to use your advantage on, or you know?
Yes, I am.
11.
11.
Could be worse. Could be worse. Could be worse.
She will go. I'm sorry, no.
Fine, but it stays on my person.
Of course. Okay.
Shit.
You will see his face for the first time.
Yes.
Would you like to describe your face
Um,
and what you look like?
yes. So it is a very... Think of Hellboy. You know, he shaves his horns down.
Mhm.
My horns have been completely shaved off, almost crudely. Like I just kind of ripped them out
Mm.
a little bit.
Like jagged.
I don't have your typical orc teeth fangs that come out because I also shaved those down to come out.
Mm.
Um, But other than that, it's red. I'm a red-skinned
Orc.
orc with
Hmm.
blackish eyes.
Yeah, you're definitely getting some looks because people are like, but okay, awesome. And you can see that this is bothering him quite a lot to be in this indisposed state. Everyone will come in and go out.
New most traumatic
Yeah.
moment.
Yeah. Can we do the ritual again? A new one. And then they will say, they will get your name, and they will say, "Oh, is this?" They'll ask you your name. They'll say, "What is your name, sir?"
Aatrox.
Patrox. And then they'll go, "Yadron is expecting you." And is this your specimen?
Yes.
What is? Does he have a name?
Call him Audie.
Adi, the fighter dorms are over here, and they bring you and they take you in here with like five other just brutish guys that are just sitting down. Are you gonna go in? I'm assuming you are.
Yeah.
Okay, great. You're in there, and you sit down, and then you are Aatrox are brought. Here, let's get some to meet with Yadron Urchway. You're brought upstairs, and you walk up the curved steps, and he is in the back, sitting down right here, and he is watching a nude Denard dance on a table right in front of him. And he's just kind of staring at it lustfully. It's a nude male Denard. Just everything's flopping around.
Oh, blue balls.
Yeah, all right. And this guy's just dancing, and Yadron is just kind of just staring at him. And these kingdoms famously have been enemies for pretty much as long as time has existed. And you will see this man who will introduce himself to you as Yadron Urchway. Great, the file's too large. Let me get...
Yeah.
That is Yadron Urchway.
Those are some mighty nice ears.
And he will get up, and he kind of speaks with a pop and a rhythm, and he's like, "Hello, I am Yadron Urchway.
I was told you're expecting me.
I am expecting you. You owe me a debt. You've done something very bad."
Audie gets a little carried away sometimes.
Clearly.
I'll admit. He shocks me even to this day.
And he says, "Well, we will see. He will fight today, after the Rafa.
He certainly will.
And I will reap all of the rewards from this fight. You understand?"
If
all-
you win.
What'd you say?
If you win.
And he goes, "If he wins, yes. If he doesn't, we might have a different problem on our hands."
How much was Thud worth, honestly?
More than you're probably willing to spend. He had an incredible record. Some would pay 60,000.
Wow.
Yes.
I don't know that I would pay 60,000 for a drug addict.
And he goes, "Nobody's going to pay anything for him anymore. He is dead." And he goes, "Can I get you a drink?"
Exactly. No one's going to pay anything anymore. He's dead. Why should I?
If I walk down there and slit his throat, Otti, this would be no problem. This is worrisome, you see.
He's a slave.
Exactly. Too many people these days walk around and act the Herthian way, which is to think that they have empathy for these specimens. He says, "This is very troubling for me, but you do not seem like that type of person."
Not gonna lie. Audie's won me a lot of money in the past.
Having an attachment to the profit he brings is much different from thinking that their soul be taken into consideration when business be done.
He's just my fighter.
Exactly. Exactly. And then the whistle is blown, and he walks over here to sit here, and he says, please, sit next to me. And
So we need to get the information.
and then the raffle will start, and all the fighters will enter into the pit.
Those rapport with them.
Yeah, you gotta and the music starts, and ding, 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 a lot of bells, and they patch the things on your arms, and as they start dancing, yeah, I like that. He meaning Yadron, will look at you, and he will say, this is an important dance for the people of Halaju. You see, Halaju culture and almond culture are similar sometimes. There are differences. Almonds, and those would be, he's an almond, believe in life and afterlife, called reaction. The Halaju believe in balance and unbalance. This is represented in this oil. They oil the people that do good as their balance, making the dance much harder to do because you're slipping. However, on the backside of that, they are oiled up when they fight as well. They keep that oil, giving them the odds and a better chance during the fighting. A very weird culture that must be balanced with chaos. And then you will go ahead and we will make these rolls here. And I'm assuming you're going to go Intimidation, Performance, Athletics. You're going to do it in the correct order.
Yes, sir.
Okay. You will score a point for every number you roll over the DCs.
Okay. Intimidation is third.
Good.
Got 9.
Okay, that's a fail.
Performance. 13.
Okay. 13, so that's a 2. That gets you 2 points.
Okay.
And then the last one is a DC 12.
On athletics?
Yeah.
Oh, beautiful. 30, 20.
30 points, which is another 7. So 2 plus 7 is your total points, because that's how much over the DCs you got.
Okay.
And now I'm calculating everybody else's.
9.
Wait, 30, 20. It was 12.
The DC 12, that's a 7, right? Is that 8? That's 8. Okay, so you're 10.
Okay.
No. Chill.
Do they keep track of my points, or?
Yes. No, you're good. Yeah. Okay, you will come in second in the Rafa dance. So you're getting quite a lot of oil sprayed on you, and all of the Munatis that are watching this, they don't even spray their own fighters. They genuinely just spray who's doing the best Rafa, which is like this dance of you're kind of like walking around and you like growl and you do like bows and stuff. It was actually kind of an impressive feat of this elegant matrimony of intimidation, performance, and I don't know, the cross section between the liberal arts and the vicious nature of what is to follow. Because you came in second, you will get a bye round the first round.
Yeah.
So during that bye round, you will be brought to the stage, and they will ask your owner to accompany you. So you're going to go downstairs, and Yadron says, "I will be here when you are done displaying your specimen. You did well in the rock room.
I'll be back."
And as you go down, you're cornered by a Halaju as you walk over, and he goes, "Hey, he's the guy that beat Thud, right? Right?"
Mm-hmm.
And he goes, "I heard that you're here on behalf of Yadron. Is that right? And he's like walking with you to the stage.
Don't know on behalf, but he wanted to see me, yes.
And he goes, I'll buy you a fighter for the night. Just the night. Tell Yadron to go eat his ass."
What's in it for you?
And he goes, I hate that guy. He's outbid me on the block so many times. I just want to get one over on him. Come on. Or I'll buy him outright. How's that?
No. You got me. How much would you pay me to loan him?
Tonight?
Uh-huh.
6,000, sure.
Big collab.
10.
And we walk up there right now and say, "Fuck you, Yagron. I'm good for 10.
Not quite.
He goes, "Oh, then I'm doing it for 6.
Here. I loan you Adi. He wins.
Oh, cute.
You get multiple. You get all the winnings. I need information out.
But so this is me breaking his character. Yagron is the one that was going to get all the money. So as the fights are going, he's not going to be getting paid. And he's going to ask why, and then it'll be revealed this little guy is going to be getting it.
Yeah.
And you can
I
have some
can't-
time to think of it. You guys have
no.
reached the blocks, and he kind of steps back and he's,
Can't do it. Sorry, little one.
"What?" Bless you. Okay, you get to the block, and you are asked to strip down all the way.
Do what you're told, Adi.
You stand up on the block, and it's like this little style that just starts spinning slowly, and everyone's just watching and looking, and they go,
Am I being like put on a stool for
Yeah.
display?
yes. And then they will ask you some questions.
Slavery, dude. Hell yeah.
Bro. They'll start asking questions of the owner, and we'll go, what's he worth?
15,000.
He goes, "Oh, you're only..." Jeez. They look around, and you can see
He's earned me tenfold.
you can see the guy. There's a guy like doing the odds that's listening to all of this. What is his official record?
Undefeated?
How many wins?
5.
Underplay you a little bit. I'm just going out there.
Does he have all his original teeth?
I believe so.
Has he ever had an enchantment spell cast on him? If so, was it in the last 30 days? He has, by the way. It was in the battle against
I wasn't there for that. So would I have known?
no, it was cast on him.
Yeah, no, it was when I fought
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, and they cast on you.
Cocaine Brand.
Yes.
Okay,
Okay.
so no, he has not.
Okay. That would have been a problem if you were the fighter, by the way. It's his parental kingdom heritage. What year? It's 1215.
I don't know how old you are.
No, they're talking about his bloodline. Like, how far back can you find his bloodline? Like, his parents, his parents' parents.
800.
Okay. Give me a deception check for all of that.
Oh, no. Where's my deception? We're gonna be rolling with advantage here.
You already did that. And it didn't work.
You said deception?
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
boy, high numbers. 14.
14? Okay. Not people believe you. The people who don't believe you just think you're lying just to pat his stats. So like inflate the ratio of the bidding. But it's passable. And then they will go, they will point to the weights. Now, I'm going to let you set the DC to see how impressive you want to attempt to be. It's going to be an athletics check. You just choose the DC. If you want to make it look really easy, but if you succeed at DC 18, everyone in here will be impressed. However, if you succeed at DC 8, people will be yeah, okay.
I'll do DC 16.
16? Okay, so that's a decent amount of weight on there.
Yeah.
Athletics? Okay, go ahead.
Is that a 6?
Yeah.
Yeah. 12.
12. Yeah, you're like
Kind of struggling.
barely getting up, and then you don't even like push it up past. And people are like, some don't believe that you couldn't do it. They're and then you're asked to leave, and then that'll kind of turn the temperature in the room towards you guys a little negative. So they're trying to play the numbers game. I don't like that.
Yeah.
Okay. Are you gonna head back up with Yagron?
Yes. Can I bring him a drink?
Yes, of course.
Bring
Yeah.
him- Bring
Awesome.
2 drinks up there with me.
It's called pen chirps. And you'll go up there with a few drinks and sit down with him.
I'm gonna sit down and be like, I've been thinking about your proposal. I'll make you a deal.
Are you talking like this kid or Yagron?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll let you have the winnings, but I need information.
Kill my fighter, and then ask stuff of me.
I'm letting you have all of the winnings, which I'm sure will be more than 60,000.
And I'm letting Otland keep his head.
No. I'm letting Otwin keep his head. I'm his owner.
He goes, and I do not have a specimen anymore because of you.
It is the nature of the game that we play, my friend. However,
That answer I will accept.
hear me out. You can have all the winnings,
Good.
but I need information in the Temple of Theros.
Yes. The one surrounding the city? He goes, that is my divine patron. Did you know this before you asked me? And all almonds have a divine patron that they serve.
Did not. I've only just met you.
He goes, lucky guess then. What do you want with this?
There's something inside I need to get from it. A map.
He goes,
That's all I can say.
if he wins, he goes, bring a scribe with you. I do not want anyone taking something from the temple. Essentially asking copy the map when you get there. Don't take it away.
Yes.
And he goes,
Agreed.
all of the mice and the rodents inside the temple will relay back to me how you treated it. So be careful.
Word up.
Well, let's see if your fighter can do it.
Come on, Audie.
Round 2, because you skip round 1, we are going right into the battle.
So technically, so if I win this fight, I'm in the finals.
Yep.
Okay.
This fight is not to the death. The next one is to the death.
Audie. I'm gonna yell from the balcony. Go kill him, Audie! Remember, orders, not choices.
You will watch the other ones, and there's a guy that will beat. It's the guy that did better than you at the Rafa. He will beat whoever he's facing.
So he's in
pretty.
the finals.
Yeah, he's in the finals. And earlier, while you guys were in the tunnel, he would have asked you. He'd have looked at you and been like, "Did you really kill Thud?
Yeah.
Heard what you did to his head." And he goes, "Thud was my friend. Out there, I will do the exact same thing to you.
If you get the chance."
I will." And then that's the guy that happens in the finals. But before you even get there, you gotta.
I take that tape, dude.
Right? That's kind of what this is. Pay-per-view events. Okay, you will.
School UFC.
You will fight. Let's do it.
Yeah.
Get in the ring. Give
Yeah.
me an initiative check.
Hey. Oh, I thought this was the ring.
It is. It's both. That's just the
Okay.
second floor.
Got it.
9. Okay.
Oh, you go first.
Great.
So I'm oiled up and I got 10. What does that mean?
That means you get +2 to your AC.
Alright, sick.
What's your AC?
16
Great.
with the +2.
Great. Okay.
Oh, does that go away at all? Or?
That after this round. Yeah, you will not have it for the next fight.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna start with. He's gonna just start with a dirty move. So you have the advantage on him next time. 16 to hit.
Oh my god.
Okay. He will deal 3 bludgeoning damage, and you will roll a d12. Knockout on a 12. No, you're good. Okay, now it's 11 and 12 for the next hit. Now it is your turn.
Have
You
advantage?
walk right up and just went like, and then just got your body and kneed you in the stomach.
Okay. I'll do a punch. With advantage, correct?
Yes. No. It rolls in the tray? Okay, go for it. Okay.
I'll take that.
16?
Yeah, I got a +6, but I also have advantage.
You do not have, you're not adding your proficiency to these punches.
Oh,
Just your strength.
+4, yes.
Just your
But
strength.
18 +4.
Okay, that'll hit. Yeah.
Okay.
Now I will roll a d12. Go ahead and roll damage. He's on a 12.
4.
That's
Alright.
knocked. Oh, stop! All right. So is it? You said a punch?
Yeah.
What kind of punch you throwing?
I'll probably wait. So let's see. What did he do? He grabbed me.
Yeah, gravity needs you in the stomach.
Okay, so he'd probably take a step back, and then as he's taking a step back, I'll continue to move forward,
Okay.
and I'll kind of be like, oh, and then I'll uppercut him.
Yeah, it's like almost a little awkward. Where he's like, "Whoa, you're coming with me?"
Yeah.
And then you just surprise up, kind of skips across his chest a few times before it lands and cracks his jaw. And the fight's over. Right there, the guy's on the ground.
One shot him. Way to go.
And Yagron just kind of looks at you and
Told you he was impressive, and I cheered him.
he'll go, "Yes." Okay. And now it is in between fights.
I can't get re-oiled up.
You cannot get re-oiled up.
I would like to ask Yadron about
Yeah.
the little dude that tried to buy Audie off of me
Yes.
for the night.
It, he is a little thorn in my side.
Yes, he offered to buy my fighter for the night to lose you money.
Yes. Not surprised. He owns him, and then it's the guy that is getting ready to fight you in the finals.
Finals?
Yeah.
Oh, he stands no match for Audie.
He goes, "Wouldn't be too sure. I've seen him fight many times. He is very, very good."
So is Audie. One punch KO. You can't deny it.
And he goes, "That is the business we play."
The nature of the beast.
And then the male Denart comes up and starts kissing Yagron's
Fair.
neck. And he like stops him. And he turns and he goes, "Interesting. When I was younger, I always thought they had gills."
Like fish.
He goes, "Yes, that's what we were told when we were children. But
Funny.
if they got water on them, they turned into mermen."
Never seen it myself.
And he grabs his water and just throws it at the Denart. And it like hits his shoulder and shatters a little bit. And, like blood starts running down him. And then as he does this, you can see like his veins, Yadron's, like start to flare up this like beastly blue color, like in his hands and everything. And he just like goes. And like his skin starts growing a little bit of fur. And he just sits down. And he goes, "Ah." And then the guy just like, "Oh," and kind of like runs back into the corner and starts tending to his wounds. And then he just calms himself and he goes, "The beast takes over sometimes. Sorry." And
I'm gonna look at him and be like, I know the feeling.
yeah. And obviously, Theros is the god of beasts and anti-domestication. So clearly, he has some ties to him. Now the final fight will begin.
Mhm.
Let's go, Oz.
You will enter into the ring, and so will the opponent.
You can do it.
Nope.
And give me roll for initiative. Trouble. I have 16.
Okay.
Oh, all right. You were going first.
I'm gonna be like standing up on the edge of my like.
Yeah.
Going with the punch.
Okay.
9.
9, that'll miss. Yeah, he just kind of like rolls it off. He's immediately just gonna try to punch kind of the back of your head as you miss. That'll be a 9 as well.
That'll miss.
Something
Oh, you like see it coming in and like whoop, duck out of the way, but you hear the sound of it go as it passes.
Throw a new kick. No. 12?
12. No, that's not going to do it. He'll catch your foot as you throw, and then he'll try a dirty move, hit the back of your foot and bring you down.
Okay.
So it's a dirty move. Yeah, that is a 23
Oh.
to hit. And you go slammed onto the ground. you're gonna take 5 bludgeoning damage, and you will roll a d12. And it is the knockout. Oh, I should have said, sorry. So your knockout number was 11 and 12 next. In between fights, that carries over, and you are allowed to attempt a medicine check on him to heal him up.
Can we retcon?
Yeah,
Do it
yeah,
now?
yeah. I totally forgot. Or he can do it himself, I guess. Whichever one you guys want.
I have a 2.
+0 to medicine, so
Okay, find your own wounds. Okay.
Weapon of barbarians.
DC 13. Oh, yeah.
That's it.
So that will raise your
Back up to 12.
number back up to 12. Okay,
But
great.
now I gotta roll a d12.
Yep. 12 is a knockout. Oh my god. Okay. And the it is now your
My turn. And I have advantage?
Yes.
Punch. I'm gonna do a punch.
Okay.
No.
Oh,
I'm rolling to 9.
9 will miss again.
Oh.
That time you threw a punch and he almost ran into it and your wrist just curled a little bit. And he's gonna throw a punch. And that'll be a 17.
Yeah, that'll hit.
It's gonna be 5 more damage. And a d12. 11 and 12 is a knockout.
on up.
Oh.
12?
Yeah.
Okay. He comes in and just cracks. You were on the ground still at this point. You're trying to get up, and he just keeps you down there, and then just goes, waits, and just boom, right in the front of your face, and blood just starts streaming down, and you're just out. And then he just stands like this, and then Yadron's and then he just walks over, goes like this, and then just kneels down next to you. Are you doing anything?
I can't do anything, right?
No, you cannot.
Already.
Yeah. Oh boy, you're gonna hang on once.
I'm gonna jump down there and yell "stop" as I jump.
Into the ring?
Or just I'll stand up and yell
Yeah.
"stop."
Yeah. And he'll raise it, and Inif just looks at you. He goes, "Oh." And he goes, "Yes. My offer has changed on your fighter."
Give you 10,000 chirps. Let him live.
And he goes, in the room, ooh. And he goes, 12.
You have my gold. You have my troops.
How much chirps did you have?
I have 9,000 troops.
$11,500.
And he goes, another hit. And he breaks down his fist. Boom! And you are now down to 0 HP. Give me a death save.
But down to 0.
I mean, he's just slamming over and over. And you're it's essentially the coup de grace rule where you're yeah. You're not defending yourself, so he's just bashing your skull essentially.
You said you had 9,000?
That's 2 death saves right there.
Fine, you get your 12.
He goes, okay. And then he goes, help him. And so the guy that's slamming down on you stops you, grabs you, gonna sit you up, at your back, and he's gonna attempt a medicine check. Let's go. Wild. He is not gonna get it. What are you going to do? You can tell he's gargling blood.
I'm gonna jump down there and
Okay.
go help.
All right.
Can I help
I'm probably gonna
myself?
take damage.
Can I help
jumping.
myself?
No, you can't help yourself. 5.
You not lay on hand?
5 bludgeoning damage.
Put you out.
What are the rules for going down again?
I guess yeah, you could choose to push on, but there's
Already down here.
okay. Give me a medicine check.
15.
That will stabilize him.
Sweet.
That was close. I was gonna have you roll death save after that. But...
I'm just gonna kind of grab him by his shirt. Oh wait, he's naked.
No, he's not fully naked. He didn't fight fully
I'm gonna
naked.
grab his shirt and just kind of
Yeah. And it just plots of blood are falling to the ground.
And just to make a spectacle out of it, I'm going to be angry and be like, "Damn it, Lottie! You lost me money!"
Sure. And what are you going to do now?
Escort him out of the ring.
And then he goes, I want your head. That's what the other fighter said. And then I'm going to turn around and be like,
You gotta go through me first.
and he goes, spits on the ground. And you're going to drag him to the other side.
Yes.
Okay. What are you gonna do now? Yadron's still upstairs. You don't have the location of the map.
I'm not gonna bring Otwin upstairs with me, but
Okay.
I
You
would.
go back to the area on the inside, and they'll just kind of tend to you.
I will go back up to him.
Okay.
Can I cast lay on hands myself now?
Yes.
Well, didn't quite go how we expected, did it?
He goes, it went how I expected. I warned you. You were dangerous.
Still need the location of that map.
He goes,
I'm willing to do anything for it. Almost anything.
okay. He goes, bring Otwin upstairs. And Otwin is brought upstairs.
I will not allow you to kill him.
And he goes, they go and get you. While you're on your way upstairs, he goes, I thought you did not have empathy. When you stood up, you looked scared. You jumped over the rail for him. But earlier you tell me you have no empathy and he is just a coin amount to you.
With more potential to make more coin for me in the future.
And once he gets up here, he goes to the start, get the hands crossed above. You know the one. And the guy goes, okay.
Crossbow.
And he comes back out and has
It's like 3.
yeah. We'll end here in a second. It's okay. And he has he hands you a hand crossbow, and he just says, "I want to give you 5 fighters just like him, but I need to trust you." And he like grabs your hand and just puts it up to his chest, and you're kind of like standing at the railing. And I mean, you think a shot right in the chest like this, point blank, he's probably going to immediately be making death saving throws.
Trust
And
me.
he says, "Go get the
It
map."
would be unfair to Jerry.
And then he grabs the map and it's brought over, and he's just staring, and he goes, "I want to see the empathy drain from your eyes. Do it."
I'll like look at the guy like twice.
So he brought the map out, correct?
Mm-hmm. I mean, yeah,
Who's holding the map?
it's a guard in the back. There's a lot of guards here.
How many guards?
Everybody. That's about-
You don't have armor or weapons
No, I
right now,
don't.
so I don't think that's the right call. I just want to see my surroundings, you know?
Sure. That one, the guy back here has the map. Guy with the staff. And these are guards. And then this is Yadron. I'm not saying he'll die immediately if you pull that.
Yeah, I trust your rolls.
Do you trust my rolls?
I really want to, buddy. All right. Without further ado, I suppose, is there any way to shoot this into his chest, but make it less lethal?
You could give me, I would allow a medicine check to like be like, I'm gonna aim this, hopefully not near.
That's just racially.
Yeah.
There's not much going on up here.
Okay, medicine
Up his
check.
shoulders.
Yeah.
12.
Okay,
Right.
so you're like, you've heard of where the heart is. People say the heart's around here. So you're like, all right, I'm gonna avoid that, but you kind of go center mass.
I'll go a little more to the right, so it's not
Sure.
sternum shot.
Sure.
Like,
Break my chest.
okay, pull the trigger.
You pull the trigger.
Yeah.
You go, and nothing comes out, and it doesn't fire. And then he goes, give him the map. And then they just walk up and hand you the map.
God, fire that crossbow so fast.
I know you would.
And he goes, get this failure out of my sight.
Appreciate it.
Okay.
And I'll just like shake his hand and walk away.
Okay. And you're heading downstairs, and there's just, as you guys leave the event, there's just this feeling, especially in your mind, that he pulled the trigger. And you don't know if he knew that the weapon was rigged, if it wasn't, but
Once we're out of sight, I will talk to Otlin, but
Okay.
not here.
alright, you get out of sight. You left the event.
I'm so sorry. I had to do it. We needed the map.
I don't think sorry is good enough.
Well then,
I acted as your slave.
I understand.
I stood in front of an Amen, and he called me a failure.
I also understand. Otlin,
No, don't talk. And you tried to kill me. In front of an Amen.
I intentionally was not aiming to kill you. I was just going to maim you.
You owe me.
I
Big
do.
time.
I do owe you.
Big.
You would like your chirps back. That's a good start.
Yes.
Well, here's the bad news. Don't have the 9,000 that you gave me. But you can have the 8,000 that I have.
I will have that man's ears.
In due time, I will get you his ears personally. I promise. In due time.
Let's find the others, and I'll suit up.
Okay, and the both of you will walk into the night with the map, but at what cost? All right, everyone can do your journal entries.